What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. How we doing? We all good? It's good to see ya. It's good to see ya. We're back at it. We're going to be checking out Crystal of Atlan today. Or Atlan, I think it is. It's a new game. Came out yesterday, I think it was. It might have been the day before, potentially, in its test phase. And we're going to give it a go. We're going to give it a go. Some people are saying it's going to be enjoyed by Tower of Fantasy players, I guess. So we'll see what it's all about. It's an MMO. Gacha. I think it's got some gacha elements, at least anyway, on the anime side of things. So we'll give it a whirl, see what it's all about, see if it's any good, see if it's worth, see if it's worth worrying about. Well, new game. I'm always down to check out new stuff. So we'll have a little look-see. We'll have a little look-see. But how's everybody doing, guys? Guys, if you are watching on YouTube, be sure to drop a like on the stream. It's very much appreciated as well. Pinned comment at the top of the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat, guys. Latest video that I uploaded earlier on. If you want to check it out, let me know what you think. Very much appreciated. Yeah, I believe so. I haven't looked into the systems. People are saying it's got gacha elements. I don't know how that, like, what the element is. I'm not too sure. It's got the typical archetypes like you'd find in like an MMO, though, I believe. So I don't know. I don't know if it'll go down like, I don't know if it's going down like a Tower of Fantasy route where you create a character, but you like, it's more about the weapons or something. I don't know. I don't know, actually. I've been waiting on the game for a while. We watched a couple of trailers a while back where it kind of just went radio silent. And then all of a sudden they just pop up with a beta. So it's like, you know, let's get it downloaded. At the minute, it's region locked, I think, to Japan, China, Korea, UK, I think Germany, and I think some other places in Europe. But apparently NA doesn't have access to it. Obviously, you can if you use a VPN. But so yeah, NA doesn't have access at the moment. It's region locked, which is kind of unusual. You would think they would, out of all the regions in the West, you'd think they'd release in NA, wouldn't you? For the most reach, at least, anyway. But welcome to the stream, Shy. How's it going, Daniel? Welcome to the stream as well, Jamie. What's going on? What's going on, Neo? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How we doing, guys? How we doing? I'm hoping to get round to playing some Avowed tonight as well. Tribe 9 comes out tomorrow as well, guys. So tomorrow we're going to be doing some Arknight reacts because I want to learn about the Seaborn. I'm interested about that. And then I think maybe tomorrow night we might check out Tribe 9. Friday, back with a little bit more Wuthering Waves and Zenly Zone Zero. And then Saturday, we are going to try, we're going to try Arknights. We're going to have a little look. We're going to have a dabble. We're going to have a dabble. A little tipple. Dip our toes, you know? Leo, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hello, 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 hello. I finally got Verena maxed out with her talent circuits. Let's go. Nice, nice. Started playing a bit of Avowed, have ya? Yeah, might play some later. Depends what time, because Rosie's got a gym class booked at 7, so I'm just going to go to the gym with her, and I think I'm just going to go on the treadmill while she's on the, we're going to bike load for a bit, do some cardio while she's doing a class. I think it's 7 till 7:30, so try and get live for like 8. I'm trying to get live for like 8, I think, tonight. 7:30, something like that. Stream Evade for an hour or two. It'll be on the second channel, that one on Twitch. Won't be on this channel. So if you want to check out my Twitch or my second... I need to start linking the second YouTube channel in there as well. In the description. Or maybe get Nightbot to start hosting it. I think Nightbot's dead again now, man. I don't know what's the matter with it at the minute. Just keeps disconnecting from the chat, but like when I go into it to connect to the chat, I have to keep disconnecting from the chat to connect it to the chat. So she's here. I think she's just smashed in the corner though, you know, just drunk. She don't want none of you. How's Avowed started off anyway though, Jamie? Has it been alright? So yeah, we're gonna give this a whirl. I think it's got PvP as well, this house. We're going to watch a couple of videos. Just a couple, though, because I'm late. It's 1:30. So, we don't want to spend too long on it. I wanted to check out the 5 most powerful resonators according to lore for Wuthering Waves. And then I was going to check out this Hoyoverse is becoming too greedy. Too greedy. Only now. Only now. And then I think we'll get into it, yeah? Alright, let's get started. Get started. I'm a bit late today because I'd step my mum up for a hospital appointment. It seems like everything's all good, at least anyway. So that's positive. Well, you know, she's got health problems as well. They said everything's good, so it's good. It's good. I've got a video as well coming also soon. Talking about Enfield, actually. I do want to do some scripted videos for Enfield. I want to do some content on the run-up to Enfield, talking about Enfield specifically. That's why I'm trying to learn a little bit more about the Arknights lore. Because somebody even commented on my last video saying you probably shouldn't have watched that video. But, like, I'm playing so many games. I'm just probably never going to get up to date with all of the content in Arknights because there's so much. You guys know that in regards to story stuff, at least, anyway, and knowing what's going on. So... I think it's a good way to do this. Play the game. I can get on with the game, enjoy the game, hit the main story beats, I guess, as far as I can go. Get as much as the lore, the universe, through content and community, all that sort of stuff. And kind of just get myself in a place so I can, you know, because I'm really looking forward to Enfield. So I do want to start getting some videos prepped on the run up to the launch. You know, see if we can get in there as an Enfield creator. You know what I mean? Alex, how's he going? Welcome to the stream. I hate fighting that a-hole Scar to get his weeklies done. And I wish the testing region was Indian. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I'll say it's odd that it's not in North America as well. It's quite unusual. You know, I was surprised when I saw. I was like, NA, but you can't be having it in NA, not in India, but in UK, I think Germany. I was just like, that's weird, man. I'm like, okay, I'm not mad about it. But really odd. You think for maximum reach, I guess maybe they'll do a separate test potentially. I don't know. But let's get straight into it, guys. We're gonna go with it. I'm running late today. So there's a couple of videos I wanted to watch. So we're going to check out the top 5 most powerful resonators according to lore, okay? And we're going to have a look at this Hoyoverse is becoming too greedy as well. Let me just pause both of these though before we get into it.
So
What are we doing now, man? Are we all good, guys? Are we all good? I'm gonna get the chat set up as well for tomorrow's stream. So when we're doing our reacts, when people watch the video back, they can see the stuff that chat's saying and me bouncing off it kind of thing, rather than just being a one-way street. Scar picks on me like who picks up Yinlin and throws her into the dirt like that. Total jerk face and abusive to women. I haven't fought Scar for a while, actually. To be fair, I ain't been doing much Wira content at all recently. I've been getting in, doing little bits and pieces, and then, you know, bouncing. Okay, all right, let's get into it then. Let's get into it then, chat. Let's get into it. Let's see what this is all about then, shall we? The top 5 most powerful resonators, but according to law in Wuthering Waves. I'm here for this. I'm here for this. Let's see who are the most powerful resonators in the lore then, shall we? Let's go. I'm looking forward to this. And this is from Cranis, smaller channel, killing it on this video as well. 8K views in a day. Insane. Let's go.
Hello and welcome to a list that will probably surprise no one unless I start with number 5, so let's get right into it. But one clarification.
Man, the calculated disrespect is insane, man. Like, it's become a meme now, hasn't it? My days.
I'm only including playable resonators.
Okay.
So at number 5, we have Gian. Gian's forte is exceptionally powerful, as we have.
Makes sense. Makes sense. He's a beast.
But it
in-game and in the lore.
Some other interesting side effects aside from just sheer raw power. He's a lot stronger than the average resonator and dual wields a broadblade and spear made of this hardened wind. Additionally, he is 99% more aware of dying.
That's badass, though, isn't it? That, you know, you've got a spear made out of hardened wind. You know, just straight up hardened wind. That's talking about aura in Arknights. That's aura when you think about it, isn't he? That's sheer aura. You turn wind into a playable weapon.
He understands everything about it. His perception is insane, making him one of the most strategical and tactical people in the game.
So you know what, though? That's true. That's one of the reasons why I didn't like. A lot of people like that about, you know, the mission when it comes up to Threnodian, where dude's this strategic, tactical, like genius, absolute badass, and then he's like, hey, how's about you decide how the battle goes today? I'm just gonna stand back. You can be the general today because, you know, you're so great and all that.
Additionally, he has loom scales on his body, which do act as armor. While someone like Camellia might have more experience than Gian.
Bro, what is that? What is that fucking... What is this PNG, bro?
Gian was shown to be closer to Rover's level than she ever was. Additionally, he was able to defeat Overthrax and live, a feat Geshu-Lin wasn't able to achieve, even with a massive army.
Yeah, I feel like Geshu-Lin was that, like, you know, it's like when you're trying to open a lid, and then a woman comes and finishes off, and you're like, well, I'll loosen that off, man. That was all me. That was all me. You just last little bit.
Combine this with his excellent management skills and personnel placement, as well as being chosen by GUA itself, and you have a strong contender to 5th place. We also have the fact that he was the first banner character and seems to be immune to power creep. All hail General Gian.
You know, it's true, and the dude doesn't even have a full-on team yet. That's the insane thing. Dude is this absolute tank still, unit, still, like, he's great for the new Whimpering Waste mode. Withering Waste, Whimpering Waste, there we go. Dude's just still a unit, and he's still due for a really good support unit. And just imagine when he gets a really good sustain and support unit to, like, properly, you know, a proper premium on banner unit. Dude's gonna be he's gonna go up another level, man. The levels of anti-power creep that Jian's been able to sustain is kind of insane.
At number 4, we have Chong-Li. Though her time frame is a bit scuffed, she is very adept and holds an intense mastery of her forte. What used to burn away her lifespan now shields it. She was powerful enough to burn a Sonarosphere from the inside out and could create physical objects, her clothing, out of fire and have it not burn people. She's perhaps one of the fastest characters lore-wise, and of course is physically very strong.
Yeah. We actually got to see a bit of badass as well in that one cutscene, you know, when we got the backwards bend booby slice scene, which was epic, if you ask me. Verena and Mort, Gianni's all we really have right now. Yeah, and they're great. Don't get me wrong, they're great. But, like, you know, I'm just like, man, when's this aero sustain coming along, you know? When's this really good, insane aero buffer coming along that's just going to just going to send my guy to the next level. I hope he does, because obviously Mortifi is really good for him. It's like, you know, I feel like we need a team. Dude deserves a team. He's a general. He deserves some subordinates, doesn't he, really?
Very intelligent and strategical, but this could happen to the point of stun locking herself. She, alongside Shorekeeper,
true, she was that powerful that he nearly killed her originally, wasn't she?
Getting trapped in it. She helped train Jinshi and is her mentor, implying that
True.
Jue has a degree of trust within her as well. However, what holds her back is her love for games and messing with people.
Also incredibly wise, isn't she? You know, she's wise. She's incredibly strategic as well. Like even in like her interactions, you know, and her little vignettes that we've seen of her. That's a big thing that's shown with her is a wisdom and a strategy. You know, a smarts.
She seems more detached than Jinshi does when she rules, and was more focused on impressing her dead mentor and Rover. While it might be hard to top up burning...
Yeah, but everybody's focused on impressing Rover, though, aren't they, in Wuthering Waves? Let's face it. That's a great pause as well. Let's go. I've still got it. I've still got it, chat.
There are people
it's a skill.
on this list
it's a skill.
that are above even that. At number 3, we have Jinshi, a Resonator who
my favorite character.
Second Awakening, but not
1.1 as well. I really enjoyed 1.1. Not just because it was a great little story. It was the one story where it felt like, even though I know we came in as the arbiter, and don't get me wrong, I'm okay with us doing protagonist things. Don't get me wrong. You know, everybody knows my issues with some Wuthering Waves sometimes in regards to us being a little bit too much of a Mary Sue. You know, we stumble and we save the world kind of thing. But this did really feel like, you know, Jinshi got focused on. It was a great story. We got some character progression for her as well. We got a reawakening, you know, her basically going Super Saiyan. I really enjoyed 1.1. Still, 1.1 and 2.0, in my opinion, are the best storytelling we've had in the game so far. A lot of people like 1.3, which I do. 1.3 had some pacing issues and stuff for me, and it felt like it was just a bit more of a damsel in distress, save the girl kind of storyline, which is fine, but we just didn't get enough of Shorekeeper in that for me. 1.1 and 2.0 is like the peak of the storytelling in Wuthering Waves, and if the future leans into that sort of storytelling more and more, we're in a good stead for the game, in my opinion.
Not the only one. She was chosen by Jue and can feel a portion of Jue's immense power. Skilled with her weapon, but not to the extent of Jian, she makes up for it in raw power and arsenal. Additionally, due to resonating with a remnant creature, this has stabilized her frequencies to the point where
it's just such a good scene
for who she truly is. I don't feel like much needs to be said here.
I've got to say, sorry to keep pausing, you know, this actual scene, this was probably my favorite cutscene in the entire game. Like, because I'm biased. Jinshi's my favorite character, not just to use, even though she's kind of simple, which a lot of people don't like that about her. And she's just fun. She's just so fluid. I love her design. I love the lore. I love the VA. I think everything about her, for me, she's the peak character in the game, in my opinion. And she got done good. You know, some characters have been done dirty a little bit. They didn't do that to Jinshi, and I'm really happy they didn't. I hope she comes back and is brought into the storyline again and is important in the future. You know, because again, she's so good. My queen, and she needs a better skin as well. I'm sorry, she needs a better skin.
Stereotypical anime overpowered protagonist. I died, but no, actually some god saved me and gave me their power type beat. Additionally, she managed to unfreeze time at Mount Firmament. While Chong-Li burnt time away, Jinshi was able to restart time and set it to flow normally once again. At number 2, we of course have the Shorekeeper. The Shorekeeper is the only...
What was that image, man? Yo, Chudo, she's a beast. She's a beast. Not only in game, in the lore, should I say, but like, I'll still say this. If you want to better your account the most at the moment, Shorekeeper is the one. Now, you've got multiple choices for DPSs and playstyles and all that sort of stuff, and obviously supports that suits particular DPSs. She is an all-around GOAT. Every team will benefit from a Shorekeeper. Now, depending on how you play, you know, some rotations will be quicker using other people, but this girl will benefit your account overall. She is, I say must pull a lot, but obviously when I'm saying must pull, I'm just talking, you know, this is a crack carrier or they look good. But in terms of like the closest you've got to a must pull character in Wuthering Waves, Shorekeeper is that character, in my opinion.
Resonator on this list that actually has self-regeneration and regeneration that is so insanely strong, she can survive going beyond the event horizon of a black hole. Yes, The necrostar is, in fact, a black hole. Since gravity works the same way as in our world, this should mean that she should be getting spaghettified, but she simply said, nah, I'd win. On top of
Well, it does as well, doesn't it? Because gravity is the only law of physics that still works in the same way in Wuthering Waves, isn't it? You know, every other elemental thing within the world and laws of physics are all broken, aren't they? But it is, he's mentioned, is gravity's the one that. But then he says that. But then it's like, you know, there's parts of the world where it's clear that gravity's just not working. So, like, I don't know.
that, she was able to
just got those getaway sticks
and free Rover. On top of this,
San Juan's
the
great,
Shorekeeper
Alex.
resonates with the Rover and is the only entity in the game to do so. Not only that, the Shorekeeper and Rover were both created for each other, implying a certain level of equality in terms of power, or at the very least, she was supposed to be the most powerful tool in Rover's arsenal. Again, placing her and the fact she manipulates literally space itself, casually and without strain, places her firmly next to her husband/wife.
And thanks for the sub.
And of course, the Shorekeeper is a remnant creature, already meaning that her durability and lifespan are much higher than the average person.
Yeah, she's a
But
beast,
let's go
basically.
ahead and move on. Before we get into number one, however, let's get into some of the
San Juan's top tier.
Camellia. She has spent a minimum of 420 years alive, and therefore has a lot of experience. But she has to constantly get sent to a medical pod and is a thrill seeker. She's a habitual liar and
I love
outright
Cammy, I
terrible
do.
person, making allies very difficult.
Absolute tank, easy as hell to play, just steamrolls everything. She continues to just show, like, you know, obviously she's less good at like individual, well, not less good, but it's not a speciality. It's like, again, for this new mode, she's like, you know, she's one of the best for it. She just absolutely freaking steamrolls everything in front of her, and especially when there's multiple enemies as well. She's just built for it, man.
In a genuine fight against anyone in the top 5 here, she would lose, and for those in the top 3, it's not even a fight. She is prone to overclocking, which is shown to be a very dangerous thing. She has never once beaten Rover, despite fighting Rover for centuries, showcasing a lack of adaptability in fighting. Enjoying the fight itself and never taking it seriously, she relies too much on an overwhelming power and her forte. But if Rover were to ever get serious, it'd be go Jover.
She's also hedonistic as well, isn't she? Like she enjoys that element of being pushed. Again, though, it's the Rover. You know, it's the Rover. I can't wait. I want to get to a character that just, you know, just is more powerful than the Rover. Like we need to have that. Like somebody who just dwarfs them in power. But we are still important because we need to do what we got to do. But we need to meet characters that are just dwarf us, just make us look insignificant in regards to raw power. They might not have the divine right or the ability to bring people together to make things happen, to be the key that unlocks the door. But, you know, if we got into it, they just kick the shit out of us. We need characters like that.
For her, Donjin, her forte usage is apparently 77% more destructive than the average person's and leaves destruction in her surrounding area. On top of that, her forte is exceptionally dangerous itself. Tauchi, she seems to have met and knows Rover to a degree, but more important...
Bro, I wish Tauchi was more fun to use. Because, like, just look at her, man, you know? She's one of those characters, she feels a little bit out of place to use in this game, personally, for me, at least from a flow point of view. I wish she was better in that regard. I really do, because, man, she looks so good. Like, even her animations, I like her animations. Everything's just a bit too labored with her, though.
Importantly, she just woke up one day and just had a forte. She is as smart as Zhang Liao, more perceptive than Qian, but purposely stays in her position because she enjoys sleeping way too much. Something people on this list don't really get much of. She also plays with Legos. And of course, Zhang Liao, as he is Zhang Liao, a protege in every sense of the word, and I refuse to see this man outside of a top 10 list. If you think his design, attacks, or lore are mid, then you should go sit in the room with Ling Yang where you belong. Number 1, of course, is...
You know what, bro? Just for the Ling Yang slander, you're getting a like and a sub from me. Respect it. Anybody who slanders Yinglang in my company is good company. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Yeah, you know what? When it comes to Yao's design, you know, when we very first saw the artwork for Yao, I was like, dude looks all right, I guess. Wuthering Waves has that special thing about it though, where it's one of those games where the characters in game look so good. They the artwork doesn't do them justice, if that makes sense. Like now where you look at something like Genshin, right? The artwork is good, and then you see the character model in game, and you're like, you know, it's a bit of a step down. It's the opposite way with Wuthering Waves. You get artwork, which is good artwork, but it's just like, they just don't do the character models justice in game. Like with the very first time I saw Yao in game, I was like, holy shit, dude actually looks good. I was kind of disrespecting this dude, but in game, he looks great.
It's Rover. Rover was created to be the hero of mankind and to lead the Sentinels. Rover's powers
Surprise.
are vast, and he commands the Echo known as Abby, an entity capable of absorbing frequencies and can absorb vast amounts of them, meaning that if Rover ever entered into a truly serious fight against anyone on this list, Abby could very likely just eat them. Not their power, but the person itself, aside from the Shorekeeper, of course. Of course, Rover came as no surprise, as Rover is basically just Gilgamesh without intense pride, a proverbial bridge between the gods and mortals. And remember, Rover has literally met a deity, or at the very least an entity higher than the Sentinels, who is either Rover's.
This is what I hope to see as well in Wuthering Waves. Because we've had kind of like, I don't want to say, well, it's almost been alluded to in Resonator, that I hope we get to see a little bit more of the pantheon of gods in Wuthering Waves. Because we've got the Sentinels, which are like divine beings, you know? But they're not like god deities almost, you know? They almost seem like they're on the ladder below kind of thing. I'd love to see a pantheon of gods outside of that, you know, that step up that really are a part of, you know, obviously we'll find out what the deal is with Rover. Rover's been sent, and I'm hoping there's other deities capable to compare to the deity that sent us, you know, and they're out in the world, and we just, you know, we don't stack up to them in that sense. I'd love to see that. Again, I just want to see characters that are more powerful than the Rover, because I think it makes it more interesting personally. Or at least when we potentially first interact with them, they're more powerful than us, and then maybe through progression through the game, we get to a point where we can actually deal with them. I know Rover's really powerful, and I know we've seen that, but still, I've got that feeling, you know, if we really went toe-to-toe with Rover at the minute, Rover had wiped the floor with that. I just get that feeling. I hope not. Hopefully when that actually comes head-to-head, or we come head-to-head with another character that's involved in that group, because there's going to be other people that we haven't met yet. I want that to happen. I know it's tropey. I want it to happen, though. I want us to get our face rubbed in the dirt, you know? I really, really do want to see that. Again, it's cliche, but I don't care.
Equal or superior. Rover, of course, was able to harness his power to cut open a black hole,
let's remember that.
Rescue the Shorekeeper, showcasing an insane level of durability and power that would make an anime power scaler cream their pants. Let us also not forget that canonically Rover can swap between the elements at will, and has been bodying Threnodian's black holes, fallacy of no rewards, and for Lova's with just a training sword. If you picked female Rover, then you have the added bonus of being hot.
Bro, you know, I couldn't believe they actually did that, you know. And people say that Wuthering Waves is not a Gooner game. Right, it's not, you know, it's not a Gooner game, really, for the most part, especially in comparison. This was Kuro's Gooner moment. They were like, you know what? Fuck it. We're going full bore with this one, boys. This is our moment, and we're taking it. This was the moment that you wished you were playing the female MC, because this was great. I absolutely loved this, and give us more of this. Give us more of this, Kuro.
You have the added bonus of being hot, and if you chose male Rover, then you have the added bonus of being base and having the correct opinion.
That's a good video, that was. That was a great video, actually, from a small channel. A nice video. Dude, guys, check out Kranis. Show them some love. Give them a sub. And go check out the content. The 5 most powerful resonators according to lore in Wuthering Waves. There's a bit of a mixture of both. There was a bit of lore in there as well. But I don't disagree. You know, Rover's got to be top, because it's just evident that's the case, isn't it? I'd probably agree with that list, actually. I think it was a fair list. If I'm honest, it was a pretty fair list. We all know Calculator's #1, don't we? But we're not allowed to say that. Who gets disrespect? At some point, he's going to come back in the game, and he's going to be an absolute beast. He's going to be a beast. Makes the story more interesting anyway, being nervous about fighting someone stronger than you. Right. Yeah, like when you rock into the place with Rover, you know that you're like, I'm the big dog, you know? It's like that cutaway in a Family Guy where the pig's in the pen with all the guinea pigs, and he's just like, so we know the boss is here. That's all I ever think of when we're over. Like, you know, we know we're the big dog, man. We are the big dog. Crystal of Atlan feels completely different from Terror of Fantasy. I don't know, I ain't played it yet. The only reason I'm talking about it, you know, it's a bit of clickbait in the title, I guess. It's more just that it's an MMO, isn't it? You know what I mean? Zara, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. All right, let's check this out then, shall we? Let's check this out. Hoyoverse is becoming too greedy. Becoming. I feel like they've been that for a while, right? But, well, they are stepping things up a little bit, but, you know, still love Zenly Zone Zero. I do still love Zenly Zone Zero, but, you know, everybody's picking on Hoyoverse at the moment, aren't they? And, you know, again, let's get involved. Let's bully them as well. Let's bully a corporation, right? Let's bully a corporation. Again, the becoming parties, you know, I think they've already done that. But this is from AX. Guys, show them some love. We're going to drop a preemptive like. Let's check out the video.
So I've noticed that recently Hoyoverse has been taking a different approach to the way they handle their monetization, and while it has been brewing for a long time, just recently it has seemed they might be going a little too far with it. So I wanted to make a video about it. This is my first video in this style. So
you know what's wild as well? It's like, I know that I'd say if it's not broke, don't fix it. Well, it's kind of been broke for a while, at least from our point of view for Hoyo, especially with Genshin. Now, some people would disagree with that, but like, they really don't need to start leaning into things more because they make so much money, you know? They could easily just, like, they could, I suppose the problem is, well, actually, I don't know, though, because Zenless is a lot more friendly, isn't he? They could have, like, different variants of games that are a little bit friendlier, games that are not so friendly, and still kill it. But that definitely with Star Rail and Genshin, it does feel like things, yeah, Star Rail's not in a good place at the moment. It's not.
I want to know what you guys think about it. Before we start, I need to lay out what type of player I am. I am max level in both Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact. I have completed all the endgame. I typically pull just
damn, bro. That's a sentence.
a character and sometimes their weapon. I have a few dupes of some characters, and I have one C6, that being Hu Tao. I buy the Welkin and the Battle Pass in both games, but I've recently stopped buying the Battle Pass in Genshin because I just don't really need it anymore. I'm not against spending money in any of these games, but over time I felt the want to do so much less unless I really like that character, and watching Hoyoverse get a lot more daring with their monetization over time has made that a lot worse.
Probably why they do this, so don't they, really? Because I bet a lot of people feel the same, don't they? You know, I'd say, like, probably the first 6 months of a gacha game is probably when you're most likely to spend, unless you get hooked. Then if you get hooked, then you're going to continue that heavy spending, I guess. But I feel like, at least for me anyway, with any game, really, when it comes to spending on a live service game, whether it's just microtransactions, battle passes, skins, add-ons, you know, or it's gacha, I do find that it's typically the start. I top load everything. That's where I'll spend. I'll buy passes. I might spend on a banner. I might buy some skins for a game. But then as the game gets older and older and older, that just gets less and less and less. One, you've got a bunch of stuff anyway. And two, you just start to play other games and the game doesn't matter so much to you anymore, does it? At least from an emotional standpoint. Right.
Now I'll admit,
and that music slaps,
I really
man.
do think Honkai Star Rail did start out as a generous game. They gave out a lot of pulls on launch, much more than Genshin Impact, and had a lot of people were very happy about that.
This is how they get you, though, isn't it, man? This is how they get you. It's the honeymoon phase of most gacha games, isn't it? Really. Now some are better. They treat you better long term, but it's the honeymoon phase, and that's why the honeymoon phase is always good in a gacha game. It's like freaking, I don't know, you know. It's like going to a drug dealer and then giving you little free testers. You know what I mean? And then you're hooked, and then it's like, right then, here we go. You got to pay now. I wish I knew some drug dealers like that, though.
First few months of the game, you didn't have to pull light cones since they were nothing but stats.
Give me free testers!
The only thing you had to worry about was getting some elemental coverage, which doesn't really matter anymore. You could have fun running your Dylan Fall of an Aeon and still clearing with no issues. And Honkai Star Rail appeared even more generous with the release of Dr. Ratio, who was completely free and didn't require you to pull him at all. He was also the beginning of the famous Genshin can never meme, which in hindsight was kind of stupid, but it was also kind of correct, because to this day, we have never gotten a free limited 5-star in Genshin Impact. Anyways, this generosity seemed to slow down a lot with the release.
I remember when people really tried to attack Wuthering Waves over the Yao situation with that as well, because they were like, because he was free for like 90 days or something, wasn't he? And people were trying to say that you are effectively paying for Yao because you're paying with time. And I was just like, brother, now don't get me wrong, I know time is the most valuable currency. It was like, come on now. What the fuck are you on about?
It's a Penacony, and especially Acheron in 2.1. If you were to ask me what character I thought was the most harmful to Honkai Star Rail's game state, Acheron would be my answer 99% of the time. I could honestly probably make a whole video about her impact on the game alone. Not only did she kick off the insane damage bloat, but she also had a very, very broken light cone. Now, if you don't know,
True.
Acheron really likes debuffs. Her team needs to get 9 of them so she can launch a very powerful ultimate. The bulk for
It's
damage.
just a straight up problem with
Her light cone gives 2
Star
stacks
Rail
on her
anyway.
ult
Meta's
instead of
just
1,
so important.
along with a big damage boost and crit damage. It is probably the single biggest jump between S0 and S1 in the game. The
It is
reason I have
definitely a
such
game
issue
of
with
haves
this
and
light
have-nots,
cone,
isn't it?
as well as a few other light cones, is because it locks her ability to use her kit behind it. If we look at older units, most of them did not do that. They simply gave stats.
I will say though, I've still got a major soft spot for Star Rail because Bellabog was peak. It was so good.
bonuses instead. Look at Jing Yuan's light cone. It gives an insane amount of stats and is a pretty universal option for a lot of erudition characters. I like light cones like that, but Acheron's light cone is
That's right. It's the best way. It's like in with it. It's like in any game actually. When there's a signature weapon for a character, obviously used on them is the best way for it to be used, but it still is a really good option for multiple other characters. Not such a good option, but still a very decent option. That's the best way to have signature weapons. Now, of course, I don't mind ones here and there. They're a little bit more specific to a character. Depending on a character's kit, you know, certain weapons are going to be more specific to that character, and it's fine. But if in general the rule is like, you know, let's say out of 10 SIGs, 7 or 8 are like quite usable by a lot of characters, I think that's great. You know, because like I say, I think it is fair to have the odd weapon here and there that's like hyper-focused on a character that is like, okay, it can be a skip, really, but if you really want that character to live up to what they can be, this weapon is specifically designed for them and won't really help other characters out. But you got to balance that out with, like, say, a good few of the weapons that come in and really help out a bunch of other characters as well. And I think that's the way to do it, man.
game changing. This is very much a situation of
String Mastery is still the best rectifier in the game.
Solution. If they're going to do this, why don't they just make the weapon better guaranteed?
Money!
I don't see the issue with that if they
I still like pulling for weapons. The only game that's looking like it's fine is Enfield. Agree. Yeah, even though you've got a guarantee more than in Waves, I'll get shafted on the weapon banners. Hard pity every single time. And that's where all my asteroids go in Wuthering Waves, is on weapon banners. I agree, yeah. A lot of people were freaked out, weren't they, by the Enfield banner. Again, I think it's a pretty decent system. And if you're smart with your pulls, I know people hate to hear that because it's like you're telling them they're wrong and the gacha system's right. But if you're smart with how you pull in Enfield, as a free-to-play player, you're going to be able to get the characters you want, when you want, and get the weapons as well. And as a light spender, you're going to be able to do the same as well. And that fact of just building up weapon pool currency from pulls, it's great, man. It's great.
want to make light cones borderline required for certain units. And I don't think this would lose them money either. If anything, I wouldn't be surprised if it actually increased player spending because then they would have the security knowing they can get the weapon with no drawbacks. Wuthering Waves already has it and everybody loves it, so I don't really see why they don't do it here. Another problem is now they're trying to sell you the character and light cone package and or the entire team com instead of just the character. You wanted to play Break? Well, you need to get Ron-Mei and Firefly who are both running at the same time.
Yep.
You wanted to play Follow-Up?
That shit's rough. That shit is rough. My worry is we was going to start to do that a little bit more though now, you know? Because, you know, look at Brandt, the Brandt banner, expensive character. Chang Li's running with him as well, isn't it? Like, you know, I'm hoping we don't lean into that too much where two characters that synergize get put with each other constantly. I hope we get some staggering happening, you know, so we're not like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to spend now, or it's either or. And this character, especially as we're starting to go into this Gen 2 in the negative statuses and team synergy specifically with certain characters is going to be really important to have specific other characters, at least for a while until the roster builds up. And if those characters start running next to each other, you know, that might be a problem for a while on reruns or even banners in general. But yeah, it won't be such a problem after a while when we've got a bigger roster of characters. But yeah, I feel like with the negative statuses, for a while, it's probably going to be, it's going to feel a little bit rough. Certain characters are, I think. Again, I feel like, I don't know, I'm not tripping. I just feel like the negative statuses could have been applied to new Sonata sets I do rather than the characters' kits themselves.
Hopefully you have enough for Face Shadow Robin, because
I think it would have had more variety.
Right
because like the characters would have had the builds and then you'd have the Sonata sets and you could kind of build leaning into one or the other. You could be like, well, I'm going to build for the kit, and just have that set there as well to add the extra little bit, or I'm going to build more into the set itself. Obviously, still build the character, but going for your substats that like kind of back up, like building into the set a little bit more, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe if I wasn't greedy and stupid, it wouldn't be an issue. But while I am glad the reruns are faster now, it's
Mr.
kind of a
Porky.
bit much. Personally, I would have liked it if we just got the one set of.
Honestly, I'm not even pulling for the new units. That playstyle makes
But
me
when you have
relearn the
8
entire combat system, use them correctly, and I'm not ready for
one
it.
patch.
I'm kind of contemplating skipping Brand. I need to have a look at his kit properly in game and have a play with him in that mission. He's incredibly expensive though, and the main reason for me was to get him so I could use him with Changli, which is still the main reason. But I'm like, I don't know if I can be arsed with the expense of building him. You know what I mean? I don't know if he's the character I want to be spending a lot of my mats on. And I know there's people saying, you know, obviously with his weapon, you know, you're not going to need to have too many ER stats. And, you know, I've got to make sure I get his weapon then for one. Zany's coming as well. Like, how good is she going to look? I need to see what's going on with Zany, man.
Including 2 new characters, and still not being.
It's 280 max, but if you really want all of his the effects to kick in, you're gonna need 280, yeah. And everything scales off ER as well, doesn't it? So his shield and his healing and everything scales off his ER. So yeah, which you can get but like I feel like his weapon's probably gonna be a must, yeah. Because what is his weapon? Is it like something like 70% ER or something like that?
Being given enough J's to even guarantee one is
77.
I don't know about that. And not to mention the power creep, where your characters fall to irrelevancy very quickly.
Yep.
This game's generosity is a facade.
HP inflation,
like
gimmick
this.
of the patch.
If your game gives out 150 pulls, but you need 150 of them to keep out the end game, then are you really generous? And I feel like recently in 3.0, all of this came around together in one big pile of dog shit. Every character rerunning was meta.
Like to force people to spend on their weapons.
Hates her. The Herda is another example of blatant power creep, so yay. I'm sure she will require her light cone by the time her rerun comes.
Hey, Alex, that's the way, man. That's the way. I always say this, you know. Obviously, it depends on the kind of player you are. If you really, you know, and it's not, this doesn't relate to wooers so much, but typically in gacha games, if endgame is really important to you and efficiently clearing everything to the best of your ability, obviously meta's going to be important to you. But for me, games at the end of the day about fun. You know, it's all about fun. And I like to be good at certain games. Gacha games don't bother me to be good at. You know, on a game that you can swipe to get better, it's like, you know. But you know, the meta for me is always last. You know, now and again, I'll pull a character. I'm like, right, I want to get that character as a cracked. It helps if they look great as well. But yeah, waifu meta for me and fun meta, they're the 2 most important things. Is the character fun to play? They might not be the most powerful. Do they just feel good? Sold. Do they look good? Sold. And then if they're good, powerful as well, then I'm laughing. That's why I think I love Jinsei so much, because I love the way she looks. I love the way she plays, and she just happens to be cracked as well. Same with Cammy as well. You know what I mean? But yeah, all day long. I don't really care about getting a character that doesn't interest me, but might be really good for the game.
Comes around. Then we got Aglia. She's a very good character. I even 0 cycled with her. Now I can impress my 21.7% female viewer ratio. She wants Sunday. That's understandable.
Damn,
but
that's a high female viewer percent. That is, holy
20
shit.
energy on hit, and she wants all the energy she can get. She still works without it, but I hate it when they lock what should have been in their base kit behind Eidolons.
Yeah,
what Eidolons and Constellations should be is quality of life features and just damage increases, not removing the bullshit that
it should just be like says QOL and a stat stick really. Making the character do things that they couldn't do prior to that. That's bullshit. I don't like that shit.
Hoyoverse puts into their kit on purpose. It once again feels like yet another example of creating the problem and selling the solution. And another issue I've noticed is a lack of viable 4-stars. We have very few 4-stars.
Yeah, bro has a your bro's got a high female ratio, man. Mine's 6.7%, 21%. Bruh. That's insane.
That are actually good and used often. Out of the 20 plus 4-stars in the game, I can count the good ones on one hand, and that is a problem when 4-stars make up 34% of the roster. At least in Genshin, you have characters like Bennett and Xingqiu who are still amazing to this day, But there's nothing like that in Star Rail, and I can feel it when there's a grand total of 1 4-star I use on a daily basis. And the 4-star problem is amplified even farther when you realize that we only got 2 new banner 4-stars in all of 2024, and we have no new Amphore's 4-star in the drip marketing as of now, meaning that the earliest our next 4-star could be is around 5.3, which is around June. That's bad. So now it's not only a problem of the lack of viable 4-stars, but it's also a problem of not having any new 4-stars.
Yeah, that's
Like,
one
look
thing
at
that
this
we're does good at the moment. We've still got really good 4-stars, haven't we? I do hope we continue to get more 4-stars as well. We definitely need one kind of soon, actually, you know, just to keep things going. But yeah, we've got some really viable 4-stars, haven't we?
Yeah, this shit is
Man, you've only got to look at San Juan, you know what I mean? Insane, cracked.
so ass. These are just some of the reasons why I kind of don't like pulling for newer characters much anymore, because then I know that if I don't get everything for them and there's no 4-star replacement, then put me in the corner of a hotel room and call me Sneeko, because
that's the thing though. That's the thing though with Star Rail, is that not only do you have to do that, the likelihood that they're going to become obsolete kind of quick as well is very high. So it's just like, I just don't know how people keep up with it on Star Rail personally, especially as free-to-play players or low spenders. It's just like, yeah, man, it's kind of rough.
I am getting cucked. But as greedy as
And
Hawkeye
Junior.
Star is becoming, I don't think it's as bad
As
as
a pro
Genshin
tip, just
Impact.
spam dodge.
That's right, Genshin, you aren't safe for me. I've noticed ever since the beginning of Natlan, they've been getting pretty bold with their monetization, but that doesn't mean it wasn't there before. There was a weapon banner not having weapon charting. Luckily, we did get it fixed. Hail Tectone! There's also characters like Hu Tao who...
I say he did fall for our sittings, didn't he? How much money did he spend on that banner? I know it was insane, yeah. It was insane, wasn't he? I'm sure, didn't he say he spent like, wasn't it like close to $500,000 on this game? I don't know if that's an exaggeration, but I'm sure it's something like that, yeah?
really wants her C1. Trust me, I've played C0 and C1, and yeah, C1 does make her a lot easier to play. But as the game aged, things started to change. Throughout Fontaine, we got characters like Risley, who really do like a C1. But Natlan, oh boy. Natlan brought it to a whole new level. They made pretty much every Natlan unit insane for exploration, but only in Natlan. So unless...
This is the shit that I just don't understand how people in Genshin defend this. It's such a trashy system, and it's clearly designed for one thing, not to give you enjoyment at all. It's clearly designed to be like, if you want this, which is something that you should have anyway, you're going to have to pay. You know, we're going to make exploration less fun for you unless you swipe. It's that's one thing I will praise Wuthering Waves for and Kuro all day long. You know, movement, momentum, traversal is for everyone. You know, you don't have to have spent a penny on the game and you get access to it. The only way that, like, you could say that there is that in Wuthering Waves is, like, you know, say like using Changli, and I suppose you could throw Jinxie and a Phoebe in there now, and like Jian, is that you can kind of stay in the air all the time if you want to, in regards to, like, in areas where you don't have the flight, which it doesn't matter in Renaissance now because you've got flight, where you could get into the air. You know, you could have Jian out, you could use his spear dash, switch to Changli, use her abilities to keep, like, going up, you know, the phoenixing, fetch out your glider, switch back to Jian, do that again, switch back to her, and, you know, just keep going and going and going kind of thing. But, like, really, you know, it's not really giving you any benefit, really, to be fair. It's not like you're zipping around the map more than other characters. So yeah, like this stuff here is so bad. So bad. It's like, oh, we know that climbing walls in this game kind of sucks. We're going to give a character that allows you to do that. Yeah, you're going to have to pull for it. That's just like, bro, come on. Standard in Wuthering Waves, you can just sprint up a wall. You know, you've got your grappling hook. Oh, we've got a character that does that. And then we've got the benefits that they have in these certain areas. They get a little bit more of this skill. They move better. But in other areas, yeah, we're taking that away from you. It's like, bro, that sucks. So the benefit I get from that character that I've just paid for is literally localized to this area. So rough.
Unless you want to use your Shalom and roller skates for a grand total of 3 seconds, you aren't going anywhere outside of Natlan.
Was that on his PC or was that on my PC?
Much every Natlan unit insane for exploration, but only in Natlan. So unless you want to use your Shalom and roller skates for a grand total of 3 seconds,
I think that might have been on
you
my
aren't
PC.
going anywhere outside of Natlan. But if you do want to use them for
I
exploration
don't know what
outside Natlan,
disconnected or
then you need
reconnected
to
then.
shell out another $300 because a lot of the Natlan characters have their Nightsoul usage reduced outside of combat in their C1s, meaning more exploration. They also added the new Nightsoul mechanics on all of the characters. With that, you really want to play Natlan units in order to take full advantage of the Hero of Cinder City set. I won't go into too much detail about all the characters, otherwise this video would be way too long, but there's one character in specific that made this all just feel so much.
Here's my hot take on Genshin exploration is better than we were. Really? Not talking about the characters, just how you do exploration feels better in Genshin for me. Okay, explain that. Because I had somebody before say that they felt, not that the exploration was better in Genshin, but they got more enjoyment from it because they didn't have so much momentum, so much ability to move around so quick, shall we say, that it made the world feel a little bit more significant. And although I disagreed, I was like, I get that. Because when I played Enfield, that's how I felt about movement in Enfield. I was like, okay, this makes having to get over that fence there a little puzzle. You know, I need to jump up here, I need to bring that platform over, hop onto it, run across, do my thing, get over the fence, rather than whereas in Wuthering Waves, I just run up the wall. So that wouldn't be significant at all. It's not a puzzle, it's literally just, I'm just running along. So like, I understood what they were saying. I didn't agree, but I was like, after playing Enfield, I was like, I even mentioned in the video, I was like, oh, I think I understand what that person was saying now. Although, even though I disagree, because for me, I didn't like the exploration in Genshin. At first I did, but, you know, after a while, I was just like, I felt like an asthmatic running around, and every sort of cliff that was more than 30 feet high and didn't have like little parts to basically catch your breath on was just like, okay, all right, let's find another route kind of thing. Otherwise, I'm going to be here forever trying to get up here, where you don't have that in Wuthering Waves. But yeah, I understand the removal of significance of a map to a degree. If it becomes insignificant, are you really exploring, or are you just sprinting through it? So, but the climbing sucks. Yeah, it does, yeah. I played both games. I enjoyed Weir Exploration more. I'm not loyal to these games, and I still find Weir more enjoyable just playing alone, but I deleted the game. That's fair, that's fair. It's the way to be, man. Again, at the moment, Wuthering Waves is probably my favourite. Well, it is my favourite gacha. I think Enfield's really going to be, like, fighting for it. But I like a lot of games, and outside gacha as well. And I agree, should never be loyal to any game, man. They don't care about you at the end of the day. It doesn't matter how good the company is, how good they make the world, how good they do all this stuff, how much they tell you they care about you. At the end of the day, they've got their life. They don't really, and you should never be too loyal to any sort of game. You should just play it, have fun, and when it's not fun anymore, bounce.
Much worse.
Life's too short, man.
And that character's not,
you know,
other than
to be
the
playing
Archon
something
of
you
the
don't
region
enjoy.
herself, Mavwika. I don't like Mavwika's kit. Now, typically, Archons will take advantage of the unique mechanics that they bring.
I've got to say, the bike's so
Think
goofy.
Of with Dendro, or
It just doesn't suit the world either, man. It's so goofy.
Drain. And Mavwika is no exception to this. But the issue here is that Mavwika is a DPS. She can work as a sub-DPS support, but main DPS is where she shines. Meaning that the team is made to support her. Mavwika needs stacks of Fighting Spirit in order to launch her Burst Nuke, and Fighting Spirit charges faster using Night Soul points. This means that she requires Natlan use in order to fully function properly.
I can't stand her name.
She works okay without them, but she heavily wants them. Mavwika is a lot like a shonen protagonist. While she might be kind of strong on her own, when she gets the power of friendship on her side, she becomes unbeatable. This is basically the equivalent of if Farina's buffs only worked on
running around Genshin feels better in Wuwa. Running around Genshin feels better in Wuwa. Running around small ledges and rocks feels clunky. Vaulting over stuff is weird. Running up the walls and then grabbing at the ledge or something's kind of goofy. You reckon? I don't agree with that. Hey, at the end of the day, you won't find me. At the end of the day, it's your opinion. I don't agree personally. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I respect the opinion. But yeah. All right, let's get back to
Fontaine characters. I think you can see why that's a problem. Imagine you skipped early Natlan units for Mavwika, and then you find out that she needs them to be at her best. But don't worry, the game is nice to you, you see. They give you a free Kachina to play with your Mavwika.
Or playing mobile, maybe it's different. That could be a thing, but hey, at the end of the day, if that's how you feel, you know, that's how you feel.
I can't be the only person who feels like them giving us these bad characters out for free almost feels like an insult at this point. But if you don't want to play Kachina, and I can't blame you because she's not too good, don't worry, there's another Natlan character that's running on Banner too that works perfectly with Mavwika, Sit Lolly. But there is a little problem. Hoyo decided to run both of these brand new characters on the same banner phase. This was the first time in Genshin history
This is why it's not too bad, as I say, with Changli and Brandt, because obviously Changli's ran before. I hope we don't ever get to a situation like this in Wuthering Waves. I don't think we will. But yeah, you can never say never, can you?
this has happened. And to add insult to injury, the Lantern Right rewards were in the second phase, meaning you lost all of those because Dawei needed to buy a 6th yacht. This was one of the...
Hey, what's up, Kane? You won't actually be able to link it in the chat. It'll block it. If you check the link in my description to my Discord, though, Kane, you're more than welcome to share it over there. Because I have already got a Seaborn video added. I definitely want to see more about the Seaborn. So if you've got videos for the Seaborn, yeah, definitely share them. But if you go to my Discord, I've got a React Smash channel. If you pop it in there, I can react to it from there. I've got my YouTube set up just to stop people putting links, just in case, just in case.
The scummiest things Hoyoverse has ever done. I kind of wanted to...
No worries.
Because she's
Thank you as
really
well for the
fucking
suggestions.
hot. But this decision was so bad, I couldn't do it. This isn't the first time I've skipped characters because I don't agree with the price point or the practices.
Like,
and this won't be
she is hot, but when I've seen her in game, she just looks kind of goofy, I think. I don't know what it is.
the last. I can tell they wanted to milk as much money out of us, and that was just disappointing, to be honest. It's weird because
still to this day, probably my favourite character in Genshin's Noelle. I wanted a skin that looked like Noelle for Jinsei. Like, I wanted it.
last year, the internet was broken over 3 polls, but then when this happens, I barely saw anybody talking about it. And the greed isn't only on the characters, it's also extending to the enemies too. These new abysses have enemies that one night soul to break their shields.
Remember the game Prototype, the one in Simulator, but the game feels way better. Yeah, I remember Prototype, yeah.
Until it died.
Yeah.
I can probably make a full video on the shortcomings of Atlan, and their newer approach to the way they monetize their game just made it so much worse.
He's goofy, innit?
I do like Genshin, but man,
looks out of
these
place.
decisions are just getting worse and worse. As for Zenless Zone Zero, I don't really think it has any issues with greed yet. I've lost more gallons to that game than I have dollars, so I'm not really worried.
Yeah. It's true. Especially with Evelyn. I don't think it has an issue with greed yet. Because you get they're incredibly generous, like with a new event that I've just been doing, man, the amount of polychromes gets ridiculous. But we have seen a huge power creep in Miyabi. Miyabi, like, it's like, you don't even need to worry about meta with Miyabi. It's just like, put Miyabi in, stick whoever's there with her, and then just kind of watch Miyabi go to town. This makes me sound like a hypocrite. I'm not mad about it because she's just so much fun to use. And I suppose because I do play Zenless, but like I've been off it for a while, so coming back and having Miyabi feels great. But yeah, my worry is that because we had that huge jump with Miyabi, we're going to potentially see that happen multiple times soon. I hope not. The good thing is, though, the way the end game works and the content works, pretty much you can kind of just do whatever, really, in Zenless. To a degree. Obviously, there's levels to that. But you don't need Miyabi, And I always say this. Power creep only reflects on how hard the end game is, really. If a character power creeps a previous character, okay. But if the end game's still clearable and pretty much everything's clearable with prior characters, then okay, they're more powerful, but you don't need them. They're nice to have. But it all depends on how the end game and the content scales with the creep as well, doesn't it?
Worried. I will say the Wenjins are getting kind of ridiculous, and there might be a bigger issue with power creep if we keep going higher than Miyabi.
Bro, the cheat creep is real, though, because, oh my god, Evelyn's...
But we're going to have to wait and see. Now, I know I've received comments about how it's a gacha game, and of course it's greedy, and it's crossing into predatory, and you're right.
Crossing into predatory. Gacha games are predatory at the start. You gotta understand that, does that mean it's bad? I guess there's a philosophical moral argument to have there. But at the end of the day, advertisements are predatory, aren't they? Everything you purchase, really, it's boxed in a predatory fashion to be like, oh, that looks nice, and advertisements are done in a certain way to get you to think about products in a certain way, which really, when you think about it, you could class it as kind of predatory. It makes you want to buy things, doesn't it? Of course, there's a different level to these because, people can get addicted, which is definitely predatory, and that's why I think from the start, gacha games are predatory, aren't they? You've just got to understand that when you come into this space, that they are trying to get you to rinse as much of your cash on them as possible. No matter how good the developers are, that's what they're trying to do. Doesn't matter the game. You know, some do it worse than others, of course. And then if you enter the space with that in mind and spend sensibly, it's all good, man.
The game's being greedy is about as common as chips and salsa at a Mexican restaurant. Of course, companies want to make money, but what's also important is how they do it. From what I've seen, Hoyo tends to skirt a fine line between being just generous enough to keep people somewhat satisfied, but not satisfied enough to the
Man, I don't know about Genshin, man. I don't know.
The point where they don't want to spend money on it. And while this makes sense, it feels like they've been more on the stick.
100 of lightning cigars. It's probably $1,000 bills. Went away, cries, he wipes his tears with $1,000 bills. Linked in Discord, nice one, Kane, appreciate ya. As easy as he's fine so far regarding power creep. HSR is probably the worst case as far as oil. Oh yeah, the thing is though, like we're further on in Star Rail, aren't we? So I think, although the comparison's fair to make, we're a little bit early to really make it. You know, it depends on how the end game goes. The main thing, that's where it feels worse in Star Rail, doesn't it? Because HP inflation, gimmick of the patch, you know, it just feels like continually, almost every patch, somebody's getting murked by a new freaking banner in a sense, and the speed it's happening as well. So, because I've said this before, power creep is not intrinsically a bad thing if done correctly. You need a bit of power creep to make you want to get things, but it's how fast power creep happens, how quick a banner that's been is no longer useful anymore, and how fast the end game scales to the new characters, and how the end game is specifically focused for those characters, which I'm fine with each patch kind of being designed in a way so that new character benefits, but also the characters being capable of clearing as well to a degree. You know, you might have to work a little bit harder, but it's still possible. I think that's the way you've got to balance all those things out, haven't you? I think Star Rail's messing up in that. Things are happening too fast. The HP inflation's too much of a thing. The gimmicks are too strong. And I think it's harder to balance a turn-based game just in general, you know, because you've got no skill expression really. But yeah, it is rough. It is rough.
Stingy side of things as of late.
Sorry.
If they go too much in a negative direction, while it might benefit them in the short term, I really don't think people stick around it for the long term. Except the Hoyo shills, of course. And we've seen clear examples of games that are much more fair with their monetization and respect their players, and they have a very dedicated fan base. Take Wuthering Waves, for example. As much as people want to pit the fandoms against each other, WoW fans love the game for good reason, myself included. The weapon banner is guaranteed, and the pity is 80 instead of 90. You can buy dupes in the shop. I can't speak for everyone, but I am much more willing to spend money on that game because I know it's a lot more reasonable. I may sound like a crowbot for this.
I have my fair share of complaints with Wuthering Waves, but I agree with all of that. It's definitely better than that system. It could be better. Could be better. Everything could always be better. And I am much more willing to spend on Wuthering Waves than I am on any of the Hoyo games. And that even includes Endless as well.
But if giving a game its sweet flowers a mint is being a curlbot, then I guess I'm a curlbot. I know this video is probably going to be a bit controversial, but I really hope Hoyoverse improves the monetization does better going forward. I want a guaranteed weapon banner. I want more viable 4-stars. I want to have parts of kits not locked behind eidolons or light cones.
Yeah.
I've seen people say that these games should be void of criticism because it's a guy.
Yeah, I hate that. I made a whole video about this. I hate that when people go, it's just a gacha game, bro. It's like, oh my God. You know, it's like when we have the conversations about the echo problems in Wuthering Waves and people go, well, it's a gacha game, it's RNG, that's how you keep people engaged. And it's like, how about good content keeps you engaged? Insane thought, right? Insane, like crazy. Who would do that? That's wild, you know. Let's just follow the previous games, man. No, we don't want to do that.
Gacha game or it's free. This is completely false. This company is worth billions of dollars. And if anything, they should be held to the highest criticism possible. And the thing is, this company is what other games would look towards for a successful gacha game. Yep. Meaning that all the stupid things that Hoyo puts in their game...
This is why, like, as I said before, you know, when Gamba AJ said that if Wuthering Waves won Game of the Year, it would change the space. And I was like, it wouldn't. If Wuthering Waves became the top revenue game, that would change the space because people would go, okay, that's the format, you know? And then if another even more generous game became the top, that's what everybody would go for. If the most stingiest game is making the most money, guess what everybody's going to do? They're going to try and recreate those systems. And it only takes somebody to make a game that's got the same quality with those systems to make as much money. What you want is the companies to start making more money. Now, of course, the more generous they are, that percentage is going to come down because people aren't forced to spend. But if you can get in those sort of realms, that's what you want.
Case in point, the 50-50 on weapons could end up in other games.
Which dev
by
do you
other
want to
companies.
appreciate,
And
Kuro
as
or
a
Hoyo?
player, I don't wanna
I'd have to
to
say
deal with
Kuro,
that in
definitely.
every
Yeah.
other game that I play. Luckily, Wuthering Waves significantly improved it, and there are other games out there too with good gachas, and I'm hoping other games in the future do the same. The fact that a very successful gacha game doing
Stop playing Genshin after Fontaine. It goes downhill from there. Many of my friends too, they will stop play. They don't spend any more money on the game. I think the best turn game in terms of mechanics and combat depth is Epic 7. As much as I hate the game, I've got to give you credit.
what Hoyo couldn't in real time makes it feel so disappointing on Hoyo's end. Will any of
Yeah, I
this
feel you
happen?
there, Zera.
Unlikely. But I love these games and I want them to improve. All I hope is that we see better in the future. Honkai Star announced some changes recently, so maybe we'll see some monetization changes.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully.
And as for Genshin,
Never going to change. Never going to change.
yeah, you guys are cooked.
Yeah.
Before we
Straight
click
up
off, I just want to say
cooked,
thank you for reaching the end of this
freaking
video. This is my first video
flambades,
like this, so I apologize if it's not
frieds.
the best. But if you
You're
guys
done.
want more videos like these, then let me know. And any feedback is greatly appreciated. And if you enjoyed, I really appreciate you subscribing. This video took a lot of work, and it really helps me out a lot. Thank you so much for
You know what?
watching. And we'll
Great
see you
video,
in the next
bud.
one.
Great video. Deserves it. Deserved it. Oh my fucking god, bro. This video's done 88,000 views in 3 days. Holy shit, dude. G, man. Love to see it. Love to see it. That was a good video. Yeah, I agree. Agree on a lot of things in that video. Pretty much everything. Yeah. If we're going to talk about which company do I think is doing right by the consumer better, it's got to be Kuro. Look at what they're doing PGR. Look at what they're doing in Wuthering Waves. Although neither are perfect, they're better than what the other company's doing. And one company's making so much more money. Now, I'm not naive. I think if Kuro were in Hoyo's position and they were the top dog, would they be so friendly? I don't know. Maybe they would. Part of me thinks maybe not, right? Because they wouldn't have to, you know, in business, you're either first, you're cheaper, or you're better. And if you're first, you don't always have to be better or cheaper. And if you're top dog, you definitely don't, you know. But if you're not, you typically have to be better and cheaper. So if the roles were reversed, who knows? But they're not. And I think, you know, Kuro do better by us, really. Definitely. The gamers hope that it will be back in action. Right now, they have revamped the Guild Wars, so there is hope. Grazing, no, right, yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Neil. Their pattern of their Upper Hoyo leader decision when the game revenue is bad, they change the game to satisfy the player. Like, yes, yeah, well, it's proof. Look at Zenless. This is why I hope Zenless stays in this realm of, I guess, what Hoyo would probably consider low revenue, or other games that love that revenue, that stays like that, because then the game will continue to just get better, hopefully, as long as it's worth them to keep investing in it, because Zenless has just got better and better and better at quality of life updates continually, W patches, insane additions to the game that Genshin players could just dream of, and that's all down to the revenue drop off, you know. Now it's a different team working on it, I understand that, but like, it's still a big thing. And yeah, I hope it never gets to the point of making Genshin money, because I think they might rest on the laurels and get complacent and the game will fall off. And I don't want that to happen. Alright, let's jump into this game then, chat. We've been yapping for too long, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Only Hoyo game. I still play Honkai Impact 3rd because the story and part 2 getting good. I've had a lot of people rave about Impact 3rd, actually. I've had it installed for ages and never played it. I know I'm just rambling since I play all their games. You good? You good? You're making sense to me. Oh, I just got Spook by 2 hour long Black Souls, if anyone knows the game. What's this launcher doing? He's not opening. I quit all gacha games to get Arc Knights. I'm waiting for Arc Knights Enfield release and need up to upgrade your GPU first. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Arc Knights. Really looking forward to it. That's your husband's favourite game, Impact 3rd, is he? He spent so much money on it. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people rave about it. Say, you know, really good things. I've still yet to play it, though. It's got to be doing good, right? Because what was it, 2019 it came out? They've got to be doing something right, and it's not making insane amounts of money. So, you know, it's obviously keeping a core audience happy, and I think that says a lot. You have a GTX 9. Oh, yeah, you're definitely going to need to upgrade then. Hey, Dandy, how's it going? I confirm that I'm at least 13 years old. I'm going to be downloading a little patch. Okay. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I'm just going to get a drink. Parrot man, little troll. Just walk past him, blew him a kiss, and he's just like, what? I hope not, Zera. I hope not. Well, that's the way to get into games. That's janky. Alright, and let's choose our starting characters. So we've got the typical sword dude, right? Can we have a look at their abilities? Okay. A Magiblade Berserker. Okay, blends strength with swift moves. Oh, so there's 2 versions of him. Okay. Ooh, I like the look of the Berserker. Ooh, that looks kind of cool, actually. This is very Korean. That looks kind of sick, though, actually, as well. Some also like Lost Ark classes. We've got our Magister. So we've got the Elementists. Okay, big AoE. Insane. Okay, that looks kind of cool. Oh, I don't know, man. I'm kind of tempted. I kind of like the look of the freaking Berserker, though, chat. This dude looks ridiculous, though. We've got the Warlock. I'm guessing this is like dark magic, yeah? I must admit, his looks visually like, you know, a lot going on. Okay, we've got the Puppeteer. Okay. A Scythe Guard. Okay. I'm not gonna lie though, these animations look kind of impressive. Oh, interesting. That's kind of cool. The Blade Maiden. That's kind of cool, actually. I must admit, I do like the look of this dude, but like, I'm kind of tempted by that Berserker. I went with Gunner because I like combos, and since I play fighting games as well. I don't know. Like at the moment, I think it's between the Elementists or the Berserker. He's just got a big sword, you know. He's beat the crap out of people with a big sword. Sounds kind of cool to me. Oh, I don't know. I'm torn here. I'm torn. Can we change characters at any point? Do you know? I wonder if we'll be able to have multiple characters. Let's go with the Berserker. We're going to go with the Berserker. You can have multiple characters. Okay, cool. All right. Let's go with the Berserker then. Sweet.
Look, that's Lumiville up ahead. This is your first time on a mission, right? Don't worry, it's just a few decade.
All right, listen up, everyone. We have got to retake the mine. Without magicites, how are we going to make a living? How will we pay taxes? This is why the Decade have got to go. Hey, don't leave!
No one cares, bro.
Oh, the person in charge! Let's go!
Hold on a second, man. YouTube window was hanging over. Okay, select a camera mode. 3D RPG provides a larger field of view. 3D ACT provides a better visual experience. That's like a... That's good for like an MMO style, isn't it? I think we're just gonna go with a 3D RPG.
Adventure! Over here!
Alright, let's go. Ellie. Oops, my bad for not introducing myself earlier on the airship. I'm Ellie, an apprentice at the Magitech workshop, currently running errands for my senior. Looks like we're going to be partners from here on out, are we? My main responsibility in this mission is to repair the communicator. Don't go thinking I'm just some tech head. I'm more than capable of helping out in combat as well. And there's some baggy trousers, bruh. She definitely doesn't want to get in a strong wind, otherwise she's going to get swept away. I used to come to Lumiville all the time to repair boilers, so I'm pretty familiar with everything here. Feel free to ask me anything you need, if you need help. What's the situation with the Decade? You didn't show up without reading the manual, did ya? Yeah. A wave of high-level Decade has surfaced across the globe. To make things worse, even the lower-level Decade creatures have grown restless, going so far as to launch unprovoked attacks on humans. Ayo, Grand Blue Fantasy. A little bit, yeah. A little bit. It's got that sort of vibe. Rhine City reassured us that only the remote floating islands were affected, but rumours say the mutation has already spread to Lumiville. Apparently the rumours are true. Don't worry, the Adventurers Guild has already sprung into action. Now we need to beat the lower-level Decayed creatures to prevent them from spreading to causing mutations. Let's go beat up on some Decayed then. Anyway, that's pretty much the situation now. Let's hurry and report to the person in charge. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. What do they look like, the Decayed? Okay. Let's have a look at our sensitivity. Double jump. Okay, we've got a dash and a sprint. Oh, we've walking mode, sprint mode. So do we not have a... We haven't got a roll or anything, have we? No? Okay. This is our little hub area. Alright, cool. Actually, let's have a look at our settings first. Let's have a look at our settings. PC mode, full screen. Stick that on 120. Okay, pretty standard basic settings. Have a look at our graphics here. Everything on very high extreme. We'll see how things go. With it being in a test, it might not run great or it might run warm. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Are they saved? I don't have to save anything. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's go. Glad it's got 120 FPS on the gate. At the gate, that's nice. Let's speak to the studio then. You're the aide the Adventurers Guild sent. You've got to be kidding. Young'uns these days. That would tend to be anyone. Hey, never judge a book by its cover. I'm a technician from the Magitech workshop, and this here is a true adventurer. Dude, have you seen my collar? You know? I didn't get that for nothing. Come on now, show him the commission letter from the guild. Dear adventurer, urgent aid request from Lumiville received. You are hereby authorised to represent the Thornbird Guild and investigate. Given the urgency of the situation, you are granted full discretion to act as necessary. Lumiville's leadership is expected to cooperate fully. Commissioned by Thornbird Adventurers Guild. Signature type here. Right, let's go. Ling Yang Void Pants. You two really were sent by the guild. Their standards are slipping these days. Do you know what this character kind of reminds me of? She kind of gives me like vibes of like a a Dark Cloud 2 character. I don't know if any of you guys know Dark Cloud 2. It's an old PlayStation game. PS2, I think it was. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Y'all better listen up then, because I'm only going to explain things once. Our mine was attacked by the Decayed and has been completely overrun. I tried to rally the villagers to take back the mine, but they all turned out to be cowards. What? The Decayed are incredibly dangerous monsters. You actually tried getting ordinary villagers to fight them? The heck was I supposed to do without our mine? We have no magicites, our livelihood. We wouldn't even be able to afford the guild's taxes. Instead of wasting time here blaming me, why don't the two of you hurry up and go deal with those Decayed in our time? In our mine, sorry, like you're supposed to. How's the audio levels, guys? Is it too loud? Because it's kind of loud for me. Yeah, quit the nagging already. Anyway, Pixel Tree, we've got to get to Oraton before things get too out of hand. Oraton is a small floating island nearby. We'll need to take the airship to get there. Guild's footing the bill for the airship ticket. Let's find Lumi, the guild robot. Okay. Level 2, baby. Features unlock gameplay gear. Well, I'd hope the gameplay is unlocked.
Some gear for the mission. Remember to equip it before battle.
Okay. All right, let's get our gear then. What we got here? New beginnings jacket.
The mission takes priority.
Okay.
Ready? Let's head out.
Oh, we got PvP and dungeon gear. Okay, interesting. I wonder how they're gonna how that's gonna work then. Doesn't change us visually in the game by the looks of things. Right, let's check our audio because I need to turn it down just a little bit. It's for you. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit at my end because it's kind of loud. I feel like I'm shouting. Let's bring that down. It's the music mainly. It's nice music though. It's nothing special. It's your typical blinky plonky fantasy music. The airship is ready for departure. The guild has purchased your ticket. Have a nice trip. All right, let's go. Chapter unlock the Valley Ruins. Solo challenge. Yeah. Dragon Nest vibes. Oraton is just through these grasslands, but be aware of the wandering Tokri. Okay. I might rebind those abilities actually. Oh shit. This is some fucking dollar store hilly chill. Okay. Okay, so we got a heavy. Let's have a look. Are you sure you want to end the... No, I don't want to end the adventure. Oh, tab lock. Okay, makes sense. MMO. On Matt feels Hilly Chill's got Isekai, right? Even the little platforms as well. So far, combat feels quite responsive. Animations feel decent. It feels like it's impactful at least anyway. Audio seems okay. Yeah, so far, not too shabby. Might rebind some keys. Pretty much standard MMO, really. You know, your numbers. Can't destroy those. Have a little look over here, just in case there's some bits lying around. Oh, no, we can't go back there, can we? I don't think. No. Okay. Seems to run okay as well. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, Zero. Continue to the next dungeon. Yep. Dockery Captain. Okay, bro. Tap to lock the camera. Tap again to unlock the camera. Right rail, left shift to quickly dash targets. Yep. Okay. Steal these little buddies first. Get rid of the ads. Activate resonance when you have 2 gauges of rage. Gain super armor and increased damage. Ooh. Or did we just break him? I think we just broke him, yeah.
All right, now use your ultimate.
Okay. Oh, okay. So Q and E. Okay. Ooh. Okay. You know what? Yeah. I saw that at the start.
Gives you stronger gear. Don't forget to swap it out.
Okay. All right. It's not anything groundbreaking, but it's nice and responsive. You know, nice and responsive. Which is a shame that you have to say that nowadays in gaming. And so far we've got in gaming, you're like, oh, it's responsive. You know? Is this a gacha? I don't know if it's got some gacha elements, but it's not a gacha, no. So I've heard some people saying it's got gacha elements. I don't know if they'll be in the full game. I don't know if there's going to be some sort of randomization with particular things, but it's not a gacha, no. It's an anime MMO, really. So far, it seems like a pretty standard MMO in that regard. Anime MMO, should I say, anyway. At least the start is, anyway. It looks like Dragon. Somebody else has said that, actually. Yeah, if you're in parts of EU, China, Korea, Japan, you can play it right now. Or if you use a VPN, you can as well. I've just turned the audio down and that's still super loaded. Okay, that's gonna sit. Juggle the fuck out of him, can't we? You're right, bro. Oh, there's chests over here, lads. And ladies. Oh, there's one over there as well, actually. Okay, like, as well, visually, it's nothing to write home about. Obviously, somebody who's a PC gamer. But it's nice. It's definitely serviceable. Character designs pleasing on the eye. You know, environmental design looks nice as well. Color palette's good. Audio sounds okay. Again, it's not going to be winning any awards, but you don't need a game to be doing that anyway, do you? So far, I'm enjoying myself. Obviously, we're right at the start. That might change in a moment. Okay, that's kind of cool. Oh, man. I wasted it. I like how you can just break them down as well and get them down. That's kind of cool. I didn't see those chests when I played. Oh. Yeah, I can't help myself. I have to keep stopping and looking around. I even do that on Zenless when, you know, there's really no reason to a lot of the time. Are you alright, sir? We've dealt with the monsters. Miria, she's still... Ah, you look seriously injured. Don't move, sir. We'll take you back to Lumiville straight away. You really want to exit the adventure? Let's have a look for any chests first. Just a couple of chesticles. A couple of chesticles. Could I have a look up here? Any of you guys played Wayfinder? I'll jump down there. That's the freedom of... Up over there. Okay, so there's plenty of invisible ones. It's not mad about that, though. Right, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, like, it was fun. It was fun, but it was a little bit too repetitive right off the bat as well. And for some reason, that made my PC run so warm. It was so heavy on the CPU. Yeah, it fell off to the point where, like, they've dropped it now. It's just a solo game, isn't it now? Like, you can play co-op if you want, but, like, they've removed, like, the MMO element of it. I love the visuals of it, though. It was such a pleasing game on the eye. And don't get me wrong, it was a growing game. It was supposed to be that, but it felt like that right off the bat, like. Okay, so these are all of the players. He does look good, though, doesn't he? We look kind of basic compared to the other characters. You know? Like, standing next to him. Alright, let's go. Oh, we've got a gold supply bag. Yeah. Oh, let me have a look at my gear, actually. Have I got any more gear I can add? No. Skill. Oh, can we do some leveling up? Okay. Skill description, the most basic skill with a sword slash upwards to send the enemy airborne. Current level, physical damage 260, 270 required 3. I've got 10 skill points. Okay. What we got here? Quickly move in front of the enemy and strike from the air, launching them into the air and sending them airborne. All enemies in, hitting 4, so we're just upgrading these basic ones, okay. We're going on 3. What's this here as well? Mounting Crusher has increased jump distance. There's a passive skill. Let's upgrade that. Hold your weapon sideways and swiftly launch whirlwind slashes from different directions, knocking all enemies flying within range. Okay, so this is my... That's my... Is that my ult? That's my ult, isn't it? When energy is less than 1 gauge, you can use special quick recovery, which will consume all current energy upon use. Oh, okay. Current level effect activated. This skill has reached max level. Increase... What's that? Is that an attack, is it? Technique where the final attack method is determined by its charging time. The longer the charge time, the higher the damage. When charging time reaches its maximum, it will deliver a powerful blow, knocking back the enemy and apply medium armor break. Ooh. Insufficient skill points. Oh shit, I'm down to 1. Damn, I didn't realise. You know, it's just throwing into my basic. Oh wait, what? Hold up. Oh, it needs 2 now, does it? Okay, my bad. Alright, cool. Cool. Oh, shit. How do I switch to my... You can change class. Oh, I've got to complete the class change quest. I was going to say, because I want to switch... I was just thinking that. I'm not the berserker. Alright. Let's get this class change quest done then, shall we? Breaking news, breaking news. Walk on by, but don't let these pass you by. It did pop up for some while and then disappeared and never heard of it again. Looked very promising, especially with the promise of Warframe. Like, yeah. Right now, the only MMORPG I'm playing is Turam Online. Free Cell is just not being nice today. Free Cell. Hey, you over there, breaking news, walk on by, but don't let this pass you by. And add robot. Sorry, I'm in a hurry. Every class goes through a class change after a certain amount of growth. Selecting a specialization that determines its own combat style would about the path ahead. The Adventurers Guild provides every adventurer with a class change mentor to guide them through their process. We offer comprehensive training and... Yeah, okay. I've already joined the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for your interesting information on the class change. Please check the bulletin board next to me.
It's important to choose your own path on your adventure. Think carefully about which path suits you best.
Okay. Yeah, I want to change to Berserker. So do I just... Ooh, it's kind of badass there, though. That outfit does look kind of nice, though. Change. Fast change quest unlocks at level 15. Okay. What level are we? 5. Alright, let's head on then. Let's carry on. Oh, we can dash in air as well. Oh, okay. You're back. I'm Glenn. Thank you for saving my life. Glenn Rovik, crowned the Grandmaster Weaponsmith for 10 years in a row? That was before I retired. I live in a seclusion for a long time. Adventurer, I need your help. My daughter Miria disappeared during the Decade's attack. I want to go look for her myself, but as you saw, I nearly ended up getting killed by those Tok'ri. I need to make some preparations before I set off again. In the meantime, please keep looking for Miria. Any clue at all would be helpful. She's still alive, I just know it. Oh, free cell solitaire. Oh. You can downgrade the skills, can you? Oh, nice. Nice one. No problem. Get some rest, sir. With any luck, the adventurer and I will have Miria back safe and sound by the time you wake up. Rest? How can I possibly rest when my dear Miria is still missing? Trust me. Alright, I'm counting on you two. I'll join you guys as soon as I'm ready. You obtained pocket HP potion and some gold.
Supplies are just as important as gear. Don't forget
to
equip
quick
some
slot?
potions, adventure.
Yeah, select potion. Equip. Equip the potions in the quick slot. What's this? Revival capsule. Okay. Vanguard Artifact Box. A gift from the Vanguard has a chance to grant rare weapon items, S grade 2%, A grade level 1. Yeah, I might as well use it now, then it's level 1. Random voucher. Level 60. Oh shit, yeah, I don't even need to be worried about this shit, do I then? Sometimes I need a game that makes me hate myself even more. Oh, advanced HP potion. What's this? Advanced experience book records pets training records, grants 40,000. Oh, we got pets as well. What am I asking? It's a fucking MMO. Of course it's gonna have pets, right? So how do we bring that up? Tap to select the potion to equip. How do we how do I actually bring up the wheel though? Report the progress to Biko. Glad you got Glenn back. He's the only one who can repair Magitech devices around here. I was already getting worried, and here he is, expecting nothing less from a guild elite. Is he serious? He's reducing Master Glenn to a repairman? While you were away, I counted the people who fled to the village for safety. We're missing 5 miners and that girl, Miria. Master Glenn has asked us to find Miria. We'll get her back, safe and sound. Good, very good. Maybe find the mining team while you're at it too. I'd hate to lose such skilled workers. If I can get them back, maybe I can still make this month's quota without too much loss. Okay, dude's a wanker. Alright. What was that? Nothing more. Nothing. Just some business management stuff. Don't mind me. The miners have locators. When they go underground to work, you can use the mine's comms device to triangulate their positions. I already got the magicite battery you need. Take it with you. Alright, dude's a dickhead. It's okay. And bro's a masochist. Start new classes, skill trees, and low cost, but if you don't upgrade them, at the start, classes, skill trees, cost low, but if you didn't upgrade them, which costs, for some reason didn't increase for the open world class skill trees, so I don't know if it's fixed. Are you talking about, Turam? Oh, yeah. Need some waffles. Wow, I could have a waffle right now. I was tempted to go to Tim Hortons earlier. Get some donuts. Oh, industrial grade cut magicite and such satisfying weight. This will definitely do. This is heavier than a sack of rocks. Never seen one before, huh? This is way more powerful than usual batteries. You won't even be able to get one without a license. Let's go. That Biko is getting on my nerves. He treats Master Glenn like a repairman, and all he cares about is rescuing miners to meet his quotas. Can't believe someone like him was selected as the guild's village leader. I'm writing him up in my report, that's for sure. Huh. There are some weapons in the emergency supplies. Quick, let's grab them all. No way we're leaving him any. Old soul longswords. Okay, nice direct straight away. We can compare them. Yeah. Awesome. Can you shoot? Can you yeah, dismantle? Dismantling will yield 1 spare part. Are you sure you want to dismantle? I don't know, man. I'm better off just selling it. Well, hold on to it just in case I can sell it. The airship is ready for departure. The guild has purchased your ticket. Have a nice trip. Let's go. Ooh, look like we get some decent-ish gear out of this then. Alright, let's go. Let's do it.
Found the communicator. I'll fix it lickety-split. Keep the monsters away from me. Enemies are coming from the mine. Hold them off. Enemies at the gate. Can you hold out a bit longer?
Gotcha. Oh, nice.
More monsters from the cave. Don't let them damage the device. They're coming from both directions. Almost there. Hang on.
Oh, shit. We got ourselves a little slow-mo as well. Okay. Jesus Christ, we were carrying that. It's massive. It's the size of
Mission
it.
accomplished. Look, the locator signal is deep inside the mine.
Oh yeah, when it comes to female armor in a game, the less armor, the more skin, the more heavily armored they are. Right, we know this. With Tokri and the Decayed everywhere, they probably panicked and fled inside without thinking. I'll stay here to keep the communicator running. It's up to you to go in and save them. Your adventurer's badge also serves as a comms unit. I will contact you with this machine if there's an emergency. What we thinking so far, guys? First impressions, at least obviously you can only see it from a visual standpoint unless you played it. What do you reckon? What are you thinking? Yay, nay? Looks alright, looks trash. Actually, I'm thinking about playing it. Wouldn't touch it with a barge pole. I'd like to know. What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts? Definitely an MMO. We're in a mine pretty early on. You know? Damn. Bro needs Snickers. Oh, he got me with that one. We got his break. Oh shit. How long does that buff last for? Oh, I got a little jingle as well. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Let's get this purple. It's got to be good. Excuse me. Okay, so we get all around. We're getting strength, intelligence, physique, base HP plus 100 as well. Yes. Yes. Yes, let's go. The game's quite cool. Want to check out the PvP and unlock more skills to check out the combat depth it has. Yes, I'm curious about the PvP actually. Definitely curious about that. I wonder if it'll become very pay to win, you know? It's the only problem potentially happen with the PvP, I guess. Are you sure you want to continue the adventure? Yeah. It's a smart way to do it that it feels... Can I just go back there? That's kind of a smart way to do it, I guess. It acts as almost like a little load. So this actually gets loaded in. So when you're fighting in this area, you don't have the entire thing loaded, I guess, maybe. So if people are on a... Because I'm sure this is on mobile, yeah? People on mobile devices, it's not putting too much strain on the device, I guess. And I guess for people on PC as well, whose PC might not be a... You know, a beast.
Whoa. Can't believe the size of these ruins under the mine. That was close. The constructs are still functioning.
We sneaks in. As long as we don't get seen by the light, I'm assuming. We all good. Okay. Stealth mode at the start of the game. Interesting. Stealth mode activated. Oh shit. But if there's a chest over there, I'm kind of tempted, man, you know? Dun, 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 dun.
Huh?
Yeah, I agree. Hopefully there's like a separate purchase, you know, like a separate pull for that gear, and it's like, it's just grindable gear.
Huh? It's gone.
Hello, can you hear me, adventurer? Hello. Your signal is super weak. Is everything okay? There seems to be some ruins ahead. Ruins? The guild didn't mention anything about ruins in the briefing. This might be even more dangerous than we thought. Get out of there, adventurer. Miriam might be inside. I can't go back now. Alright, I trust you. You keep going. I'll report this to the guild first. The guild first. Be careful. She didn't need her. She didn't need telling twice, did she? Don't go in. It's dangerous. I'm gonna go in. Oh, it's alright. I'll trust you. Don't come back dead. Environmental design's kind of nice, though, you know? Zen, thank you very much for the subscription. Appreciate you. Oh man, you can actually really juggle people, can't you? Okay. Music's pretty generic. Construct golem shields. Alright. Oh, he destroyed the environment. Oh no! Mr. Stompy. I like how you can dodge in midair though. That's nice, that is. Oh no, you can. Oh sweet, you can activate those all in midair. That's pretty nice. The golem from Genshin also got Ishikori'd. A bow tie looks like it was torn off some clothes. Would this belong to Miria? I should ask Master Glenn. Let's go. Let's go. Mine check. Fight a golem check. We're in an MMO. Spare part, pocket HP, and a revival capsule. Does only work in group stuff, does he? Battle supply box shared. Okay. Next door in 13 hours.
Oh,
14
new
hours.
skill slots are available.
What's this? What is it? Sword tornado. Okay. How do I activate that? Tap to unlock skill. Oh, okay, yeah, because we got the standard. Okay.
Make sure to slot skills in the new slots. Skill combinations make combat much easier.
What's that? Is that like a control one or something? Is he? How can I rest when Miria hasn't been found yet? But your injuries haven't healed yet. The ancient ruins beneath mine are full of magical constructs and the decayed. It's too dangerous to go down there unprepared. Too dangerous? That's all the more reason for me to go. Miria's never needed to fend for herself like this. She must be terrified, helpless, crying her eyes out. Yo, Carlos, thanks for the sub. And if you're in chat or you're from the videos, we'll appreciate it. But oh, Pixel Tree, you came back just in time. Master Glenn wants to go in alone. Hand over the bow tie. Oh shit, that's just gonna give him even more PTSD now, yeah. I swear Genshin have some trucks hidden in the next update since Ruin Golem got isekai'd. This is unmistakable. It belongs to Miria. She must be in the ruins. I'm going with you, and that's that. But Ellie's right. There's danger and monsters around every corner in those ruins. It will be difficult to make progress with your current weapons. Maybe losing my vision, but I'll see. It would be difficult to make progress with your current weapons. I may be losing my vision, but I still see that. I can hold my own. I've got an idea. Help me gather some abandoned scraps nearby, adventurer. Hey, fetch quest, fetch quest. We'll be MMOing now, guys. We need to fight some skeletons now. But then again, we probably won't, because I think this is a CN game, yeah? Discarded parts? No problem. There's plenty of scraps here. If it helps you rescue our missing brothers, feel free to take whatever you need. If you have any questions, just ask. The girl in the mine. The girl singing in the mine. You must have run into the witch. She was the one who controlled the decayed with her voice. Made them attack us. I still haven't heard from most of the others. They're still alive, adventurer. I know it. You're the only one who can save them. Got the parts. Good work. Now break this scrap down into parts. Parts can be used to enhance your gear. Without enhancements, your gear is only at the bare minimum of its potential. Experienced adventurers know better than to entrust their lives to pieces of junk. You can also dismantle unused weapons into parts, but that's an irreversible process, so think carefully before you do so. Once you're ready, meet me at the entrance to the mine. Miri is waiting for us. Ooh. Ring of Blessings. What that?
Weapon improvements are an indispensable part of combat. Try upgrading your weapons with enhancement materials to unleash their power.
Okay. Oh shit, man. We're stacking. We're stacking. Dismantle discarded gear for enhancement materials. Okay. What did I get rid of that? An old style what?
But a word of caution, adventurer. The higher your weapon's current enhancement level, the lower its chance of success at any further enhancements. Choose wisely, adventurer.
Okay, so we got a success right then. Ooh, okay. Alright, okay. Enhancement to +1. So that's where you can end up spending a bunch of stuff. So you can increase the rate. Ah, okay. This is where you're probably going to be able to buy this stuff, yeah. To increase the potential. Can't an MMO with at least one fetch quest, right? Right? We need the hearts of these creatures that have been attacking the village. Go kill 5 of them. Let's try again. Alright, cool. Quite similar to the blacksmith in Turan. Never played Turan. Sorry, 2 seconds. I'm getting messages. Yeah, I kind of like this so far, you know. I actually kind of like this. At least so far, anyway. I think Rose is having a stressful day at work. Feel bad on me enjoying an MMO and she's getting stressed at work. Oh, about that ring as well. Can I equip that ring? I'm sure I can, yeah. If it's class specific or anything, I'm not too sure. Let's have a look. Shareable, okay. Give me additional attributes. ASPD, what the fuck is that? Physique +14, MDMG reduction, M damage. So that, I'm guessing that's magic damage. The fuck is ASPD? Is this a gacha game? No, it's an MMO. Anime MMO. But no. I ain't got too mad with the stuff because we got basic gear, really. You know, this gear's going to be no good soon, so we ain't going to worry about Vanguard Hero. Wilderness Lord. Oh, that character looks kind of cool, actually. Jesus, melons, man, melons. Hold up a sec. Where are we going? We're going back in. Stone Bridge. All right, let's go. All right, let's do it. Attack speed. Thank you. Oh, this looks cool. Yeah, he's straight up hilly chills. It's not, you're nice and, oh, jeez. You're nice and agile, though, so that's nice. Pussy. Bro got bounced. Bro got bounced. Humiliated. Let's go. A real set of badonkers for real. Let's go now. Oh, that was all play for a split second then. Oh, look at this pussy getting bodied. It's just a minor. Ooh, chest. Oh, what is it? What is it? What is it? Gold supply bag, circuit supply box. Oh, you bitch. Okay. Can I just bind that to 4 instead? Oh. Sorry, bro. I was about to leave you. I was done. I was about to move on, man. My bad. Bro just watched me run. He was like, oh, I'm safe. Wait, where are you going? Thank you for saving me. I thought I was done for. If you're pressing on, be careful of that witch. Witch? Those decayed are all under her spell. She was the one who attacked the mine. I got it. You get somewhere safe as soon as you can. The game optimization seems real good as well, since it runs very well on my shitty ass phone. Oh, are you playing on phone and it runs? Yeah, I'll say I'm playing on PC and it seems to run really nice as well. Actually, I'm not noticing any lag. At least at the minute, it's responsive. I'm getting no frame drops either. But I can't wait to start remodeling the guest shithouse.
You're the one who is singing. Stay back.
No, that's not possible.
Is that Miriam? I could fix that. I could fix that. I bet she could do some work with her hands.
She's summoning more decayed. Run!
Bet she could do some real work with her hand. Witch of Decay. White hair, I'm sold. I'm sold. The miners we rescued have all headed back. Any sign of Miria? About that powerful advanced decade? Which, controlling her own kind, an advanced decade? Like, that is way too dangerous. We have to find Miria as soon as... Oh, that wasn't her then. Okay. Don't worry, Master Glenn. I'll ask the Adventurers Guild for help immediately. Or was it Miria? Master? Master Glenn? What happened? I was daydreaming. We'll contact the guild immediately to have veteran adventurers deal with the witch. Once she's out of the way, we'll find Miria. Deal with... What are you going to do? No, it shouldn't be like this. That's Miria, isn't he? Where are you going, Master Glenn? He's heading to the cave depths. There are other adventurers from the guild there, so there shouldn't be any problems, right? Oh yes, I almost forgot to tell you. Your room is now ready. Fighting hard means you gotta rest hard too. So worried about him going in before now, we're just like, whatever. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Like, dude, you can't go in on your own. It's too dangerous. Dude runs off this time. I'm just like, he'll be alright. He'll be alright. No stress. No stress. No stress, bro. Okay. Okay. This is upgrades for our skills. We're at level 14, yeah. I'm assuming these skill points are class specific, yeah, so we can't go over to him and have 38 skill points, can we? Or can we? I'm gonna save him just in case, but I'm assuming not. Tap to check in. Nice. 7-day gifts. Okay, so is that like passes and stuff, yeah? Dailies. Lucky roulette. Transfer stone. Serious stone containing spatial power. Can also be used to craft advanced transfer stones. Okay. Hold up, dude. Oh. What was you saying? What was you saying about that there? Oh, bitch. Hey, come here, you. Hey, stand still. We have to perv. It's not to know what I'm doing. Douglas, stay still. We want to look at your titties, Douglas. Stop it, Douglas. Douglas doesn't want us to look. Douglas was like, no. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Okay. Oh, there. This pack can be shared with other characters. Open the... Yeah. Feather of Splendor. Alright, let's head back to town. Yo, I kind of like this, you know. It's a fun little game. So far, anyway, it seems alright, you know. Nothing insane. Typical affair, but... Hey, there's nothing wrong with middle of the road, is there sometimes, you know what I mean? This is the house the guild has prepared for you. It's your home from now on, so you can come back whenever you want. Big W, it's guys running really well. Well, it's not a mansion, but to an adventurer roughing it for months on end. Isn't it nice to have a place of your own to process all your adventures along the way? There's a gramophone in the room, you see? That's where I had the guild prepared for you, but it was damaged during transportation and needs fixing. Don't worry, once the commission in Oriton is over, I'll fix it for you. There's nothing like kicking back to some nice music after an adventure. Here, I thought this was going to be a cakewalk, and then an advanced decade shows up? Come in. I've already contacted the guild. They're sending veteran adventurers to help you tomorrow. I wonder what kind of experts they'll be. But that's a problem for tomorrow, Ellie. Today, Ellie, is toast from all the adventuring. Let's get some rests. Lumiville is not a big city. Less heavy machinery around. It should be quiet at nights. I'll wait for you outside the door tomorrow morning. Good nights. Should just stay here all night until she comes looking for us like, oh, okay, you're a weirdo. What are you doing? Can we still see outside? This is pleasant. This is nice and pleasant. Yo, guys, as well, if you haven't already, drop a like on the stream. It's very much appreciated. If you haven't as well, check out the video that I uploaded earlier on as well. Let me know what you think. Oh. Excuse me. Holy shit, man. The videos had nearly 2K views in 4 hours. You guys are crazy. Two seconds. Just reply to some comments quickly. People underestimate my bad memory. People like, don't even should have watched this video, bro, man. There's too many spoilers. I'm like, yo, you underestimate how quickly I'll forget this shit. All rested up, ready to press on. I get in touch with your Adventurers Guild yesterday and they decided to upgrade the commission. They've also sent a veteran adventure to provide support. So there's only a few things my brain stores long term. Star Trek lore, and that's pretty much it. Everything else just kind of gets squeezed out as new stuff comes in. So, no worry. I heard that he's a very powerful swordsman. With guidance from experienced seniors in the same class, you may be able to advance yourself and take your strength to the next level. I just got word that there is another riot inside the mine, and our main force has already arrived at the entrance. No one knows the mine better than you right now. Everyone is waiting for you. This is a great opportunity to showcase yourself as a new adventurer. Okay. You're ready now. Start the class change quest to obtain more powerful skills. Yes, 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 yes. I want to do that. Oh, look, that's what I'm going to look like. Oh. Dude, it's kind of badass. Go to Oriton. Let's go. Hey, adventurer over there. Do you have some time? Oh, no. Is it a Mormon? Oh, shit. See the adventurer who first entered the ruins? Not bad, young bloods. I'm Wade, acting president of the Adventurers Guild. I apologize for the Guild's previous misjudgment on the risk level of this commission, which put you against an enemy beyond your abilities. The fault lies with me. However, I came here this time to correct this mistake. You don't have to fight this battle. Please return to Rhine City in advance and report. The reward for the quest will be settled as usual. Huh. Wait a minute. Do you have any questions? We promised Master Glenn we'd help find his daughter. We can't just give up halfway. Hey, Pixel Tree, am I right? Please let me fight in the upcoming battle. Ancient ruins and advanced decay are too much for an apprentice adventurers. If you want to fight, you'll have to convince me with your strength. How about it? Interested in a match? If you are, head to the clearing in the village and we'll spar. We're both swordsmen, so why stand around debating when our blades can do the talking? Okay. Let's let him go then, bro. Not a pussy. I need to speak to him again, do I? Going toe-to-toe with Wade, watch yourself. That elf sometimes gets confused with all the swinging and forgets to hold back. I like her design. Forgot to introduce myself. I'm Eudora, navigator for the Adventurers Guild. This morning, Wade told me a newbie was in danger and practically dragged the airship over here, so I thought I'd see a pup with its tail between its legs. You've got some skills. My money's on you with this round. Get your best gear on and head to the duel. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Oh, you got water damage every now.
Swordsman Wade, at your service.
Okay, alright, we're showing off then. Oh shit. Okay. What the fuck? Holy shit, chill out, bro. Woo! Okay. What the I'm getting juggled to fuck? Okay, that did not hit me. Is this... Am I supposed to lose this? Because dude's hitting me when he's not even hitting me. Was it to use a potion then? Wasn't it E? I thought it was E. I thought it was E to use a potion. Was I supposed to get cooked? Was I supposed to get whipped? Because, dude swung in the opposite direction and I was getting fucking tatted. Looks like I got the sharp sword. Looks like you got a fucking plot armor, bro. Anyway, with rookie adventurers skilled as you, the guild's futures look promising. Oh, so close. I almost had you. Your tenacity matches your talent. You remind me of my younger self. Every fight we'll have in the future is going to be a toss-up, mark my words. To become a great swordsman, one must first lay a strong foundation in both skill and physique. You've done well in that regard. I saw that in our battle. If you want to keep improving, mindless repetition in training won't cut it. You need to pick a more specialised path. A more specialised path? Yes, let's discuss the rest back at camp. This isn't a good place to talk. Okay. I won anyway. Hey, look, you know, the game recognises real, right? Right? Oh, I got baked. I got flambéed. Well fought. I acknowledge your strength. Exploring the ruins should be easy for you. By now, you should already know that the spread of the decay around the world, decayed attacks are frequent, and even small islands like Lumiville and Oriton have not been spared. The rumours being spread around the Calamity are true. The crystal of Atlan may have reappeared. The Calamity? The crystal of Atlan? The Adventurers Guild was in its infancy when the crystal of Atlan caused the Calamity. A large number of Rhine City citizens contracted the decay, and more fell victim to the decayed. Even powerful adventurers were no exception. The guild was just established by them, and was in no way strong enough to prevent things from getting worse. That was until the first guild president, Rezo, took the crystal of Atlan and left, ending the Calamity and stopping the decay from spreading. Since then, no one has ever seen President Rezo. His last words were a warning to always be vigilant of the next Calamity. Now, the day President Rezo was worried about has come. Our meeting has not been by chance. This is our responsibility now. Do you remember the first line in the Adventurer's Manual? The storm shall sweep across the world and quell the Calamity. Yeah, that's it. Now is the time for us to become the storm. On my honour. Good, that's the spirit. But for you now, it's still too early to talk about what's next. To improve your strength, you will need to choose a style of battle to orientate you in the trials ahead. I will teach you some techniques from different branches, and you can decide after experiencing them firsthand. Perfect timing. The disturbances in the ruins have coaxed many decayed from the depths. They've retaken the mine, and this is a great opportunity for you to get your hands dirty. Try handling on your own. Oh. Look at me looking all snazzy. Oh wait, oh is this like we maxed up, is he? Gold control doesn't switch it. I mean, it does, but you have to hold it and then click it. He's kind of sick now. Ooh. Oh, I don't know. I kind of like the big boy. You did well. I think your heart has already told you which path it wants to take. There's no need to worry. Even if you choose to fight fighting style now, you can switch up your combat style as you grow up until you awaken your class ultimate. Okay. Come, make your choice. Yeah, go on then. You sure you want to change class? Before 45, you can change class on the skill page. Okay. So once you get to 45, we're locked in. Seems like it's only for PC and Android now. I think so, JA, yeah. Not a hint of confusion in your eyes. It seems you followed your heart. For an adventure, believing in oneself is the most important thing. I actually kind of hesitated, dude, if I'm honest. Alright, enough chit-chat. It's time for me to enter the ruins with Eudora and find that advanced decayed. Strange. Where did they all go? Miss Eudora received an urgent report and left with others first. Before leaving, she said something like, "The Rat King has appeared. Tell Wade to get back to Rhine City ASAP. We have a rat to catch." Cowards. When I'm not there, that meek monarch knows when to slink out of his hole to be sure. I'm sorry, but I need to return to Rhine City as soon as possible. I've seen what you can do. This orator mission should be easy for you. I'll see you in Rhine City afterward. I look forward to your voice report of victory. Okay, so my skill points have gone over here. Okay, alright. We got here then. Knock enemies directly to the ground and perform multiple brutal follow-up attacks. The last hit is a medium armor break. Last hit of annihilation inflicts delay and slow, lowering enemies' magic speed and attack speed, is it? Okay, we need to level up. We need to level up, chat. Ooh, what was that there? Yeah, boy. That's going to be for my other dude, yeah. Let's get these enhanced a little, shall we? We built our house on top of our relative's house, costing roughly about only 500k rupees, but over there, our house would probably cost around 5k to 1k. Damn, that's insane. Yeah, like, man, it's like cost of living in like the US and Western Europe's ridiculous. Inflation is an absolute bitch. I'm not gonna go too crazy with the gear because, you know, we're gonna get better gear, I'm assuming, pretty soon. And I don't want to use these materials. It's not the gold, it's the materials. I'm not gonna waste too much more of that, actually. Okay, we got no PvP gear at the moment. Ah, so this is how you change your outfit then. Ah, okay, okay. Our seats, our seats. I need to talk to Ellie. It's nice when you first start an MMO, though, and there's loads of players around. The message mentioned a veteran adventurer, but I didn't expect the president of the Adventurers Guild to come here himself. And you look different. What are we going to do now? Let's go find Miria. Yeah, I believe you. Oh, we should ask Master Glenn to come with us. He must be eager to find Miria.
We've got another potion. Let's try equipping it.
Okay. How do I bring that up though? How do I bring up the potion wheel? Skill slot, use potion R. Inventory B, gear F1. Can I hold? What if I hold R? How do I bring up that radial wheel though? That's the question. Alright, Alex, no worries, buddy. I'll catch you later. Appreciate you stopping by. I'm curious how I bring up the radial wheel for my my potions. That's what I want to know. That's what I need to know. Appreciate it, Alex. Thank you very much for stopping by. Have yourself a good game, man. Have yourself a good game. The average view duration on these is not too bad either as well. 10 minutes. Average view duration, 11% click-through rate. Pretty decent. It's got to be Miriam. Dude doesn't want us to fight it, does he? The path to the ruins has been secured. Good luck, adventurer. Alright, let's get in there. Let's get in there. I got no skills to equip. No skills to equip. Wait, what? Oh, configuration. Oh, okay. Okay, it's a passive, yeah, it's an active, okay. Nope. Alright, let's go. Let's go. We've only got 2 skills now, though. Press the potion key to use a potion at the center. Hold the key to open the potion wheel and move the cursor. Okay, so it was hold. I was right then. Nice, okay. Awesome. Kind of fun in this game, I'm not gonna lie. Get down, pussy! Nice for the CC. Let's go. Yeah, I do think I prefer this subclass. It's down here. A chest down there, yeah. Do I need to go down there yet? Or what? No, it's telling me to go this way, but don't do as I'm told. What's this? I just put me back there. What's down there though? I'll see something again though. Oh, she just TP me. Oh, okay. Just TPs me back. Okay. Alright. He chose down. Dude is healed. Healed to the heels. Let's get 3 sacks over the dash, okay. Buzzy. Get out of here. Nearly dead. Yo, that tornado moves kind of fucking slick. Kind of slick. What's this? Ooh. A magic bridge. Oh, mate. Yo, it's 10 to fucking 4. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Old supply bag. I must have played a Avowed tonight, man. I'm kind of to play this game, mate. I'm kind of liking it. I'm kind of liking it. Oh, here we go. It's the witch bitch. I reckon that's got to be Miriam. Yeah, it is. It is. Oh shit! Didn't expect that. I thought I'd back off, and then I was like, ah, now we're good, we're good. Finishing style, nice little slide.
Stop it. Don't hurt my daughter.
What? But she's already...
She's just sick. She'll get better soon. Isn't that right, Maria?
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! He took his arm off?
No, you don't!
I could still fix her. Like I say, I bet she can do some mean work with that arm. Now, she has to be careful, because... pull it right off, you know? But still. Did I get the gear that I picked up? Oh, I got on better, yeah. Oh yeah, this gives me better everything. Let's stick that on. Stick that on. Let's go. Let's go. What's this? What's this? Primordial Flame Claymore. Circuit. Weapons, braces, rings. Attack +9. Oh, is this like a weapon slot? Can you remove it? Yeah, okay, okay. Okay, so we got weapon slots then, yeah? Interesting, interesting. We got a base HP +100, base HP +90, attack +9, crit damage +1.4. Now we've got to be careful though with getting rid of gear, right? Because we could potentially, I don't know if when we dismantle, does it remove them? I don't know. Okay. I really like the vibe of this game, though, you know? Aesthetically, I like it. Ah, Pixeltree, I'm sorry I put you in danger. Are you hurt? Oh, dude's already got a new arm. Holy shit, bro does not mess around, does he? Look at that fucking arm. Master Glenn, you... My condition is stable now. No need to worry. This prosthesis was made a long time ago, but the customer who ordered it never came back to pick it up. Never thought I'd use it one day. I'm not quite proficient with it yet. I keep breaking things. There's a music box on that table there. Could you fetch it for me? The size of the fucking thing. And he wants to hope he's right-handed because the days of jerking off are done for then, yeah. The sound of music emanates from the music box, and the original melodious tune seems to carry a hint of sadness. This melody sounded like the one Miria sang in the ruins. That's probably why she sang it right. Miria always wanted to play outside when she was little, but there were Magitech devices all over Rhine City. I didn't want her illness to get worse from the Magicite exposure, so I made this music box for her to keep her home. And stay home she did, clutching that box all day long. And then she grew up, understood what the decay was, and never mentioned going out again. She just kept singing every day to keep the loneliness at bay. Some father I am. Everything I did to protect her was just wishful selfishness, keeping her by my side for a few more years. Now, it's time to grant her wish. My daughter once said that when the day comes and the unfortunate happens, she does not want to sink into the earth all alone. Instead, her grave would be the endless sky where she could wander for eternity. Please return to those ruins and release her soul from her decayed shell. She seems to still have her sanity. For Miria's sake, I've been dealing with the decay for over a decade. I gave up on unrealistic fantasies long ago. The decay is irreversible. Her fate was sealed the moment she was infected. Let it end here. I can accept this outcome, but I still don't want to witness that moment with my own eyes. Let this music box be on her final journey instead of me. Damn. Okay, we got to murk his daughter then. I got you, bro. I got you, bro. I got you, bro. We'll deal with it. I can manage it. Sorry. Had to go for a poop. What's getting in the village? It's true that Master Glenn is injured. Maria, how could she? That's her father. Maria has become a decayed. In any case, I will be responsible for taking care of Master Glenn until it's over. Sorry, I'm afraid I won't be able to help you in the upcoming battle with my strength. Take this circuit with you. Circuits are a new technology from the Magitech workshop that can be freely installed and removed on equipment and weapons, making them more convenient to use than insignias.
Circuits are new inventions from the Magitech workshop capable of boosting gear strength. Let's try installing one.
No.
We can also upgrade circuits, squeezing even more power out of them.
Why are you making me waste shit?
We can face tougher enemies now. Keep it up.
Making me waste shit, bro. Yeah? Get out of here. Get out of here, bro. Making me waste stuff. Okay. Oh, I bet that'll do me some good shit. Ooh, get me straight to level 3. Yeah, go on then. Why not? Alright, let's go. I'm gonna get carried away, like I say. I'm gonna get better gear anyway, so it don't really matter. You know what I mean? Airship's ready. Let's bounce. Let's go murder someone's child. Okay. Maybe need to get to that high point over there. Is it a floater? Oh, okay. Well, that's really slow. Could you move any slower? Oh shit, nearly. What, bro? Could it be any slower? Okay, that one's quick. I was gonna say, don't tell me that's gonna come over at that speed. Oh, at least that one's quicker. Okay, thank the Lord. Dungeon environmental design's kind of nice, though, isn't it? Juggle the shit out of me. Oh shit, nearly. Jesus, we saved it. I didn't think there was a gap there. My bad. The next dungeon has started. Are we going up this time? We're going up. Bit of air combat. The decay energy is so intense it's suffocating. This must be the place. Miria. Here she is. She's just chilling here, powering up, was she? I like her design though. Shame we gotta kill her. Oh, you bitch. Trying to use my potion, I keep forgetting it's R, not E. Oh, she mad now. I think I can still fix that. Oh, okay. All right, bitch. I'll see how it is. You're doing a Kamehameha wave, man. Oh, I'm out of dashes, that's why. I spam my dashes. Get out of here, bitch! That's a big ass sword. You donezo. Cooked. We're gonna play the music box too while we chop her head off. Okay. I thought it was going to be a bit more brutal than that. I thought it was just going to just slice it off. That was a little bit more dignified, I guess. A little bit more dignified. Nah, just a light spanking. Rank matches, tempered trials. Okay. Fleet. Unlocks fleet and new skill slots. I need to get to level 21. Okay.
I don't care what kind of master he is. Do you have any idea how much damage hiding the decay has caused us? You, and you, stop making excuses. Pack your bags and get out of the village.
You're going too far.
Enough.
This guy's a little rat, isn't he? Master Glenn may have lied to us about Miria's decay, but he's often fixed up equipment for the village without charging a penny. What's going on, Mark? Welcome to the stream. I'm enjoying myself, though. It's kind of fun. And just like that, we drove him away. No one had the heart to do it, but there was also many people injured in the decayed attacks. I can't say for sure. If it had been the first call for him to stay, everyone might have hated me, and Biko already made up his mind. It's out of my hands. Everyone, stop arguing. Once Miria's attack is over, I will leave Lumiville. This is my own decision and has nothing to do with anyone else. You know, I had a thought I might put any Wooer content on this channel. That way I can choose when I want to upload. Yeah, man, fucking are you? I didn't know why you didn't do that anyway. Good. Glad we're in agreement. Ladies and gentlemen, over the past 2 years, thank you all for taking care of us, father and daughter. How could this be? Master Glenn is saying goodbye before anything has been decided. Then, if you wanted to, you could always set up another YouTube channel that's just your chatting channel, if you wanted to. You know what I mean? That's what I'd have done. I'd have kept this one for content, and then if you wanted to be like, you know, incognito, just have a channel that you chat on. So you like, you know, you don't want people like constantly like, oh, you know. That sometimes that makes me lurk sometimes. Because even though like I've got a tiny channel, you know, because obviously the gacha space is small. Sometimes I'll pop into chats just to say hello, and then there's like a bunch of people saying hi, and I'm like, you know what I'm like? I'm like, oh, don't like it. So I really should do it for myself, man. How could this be? Master Glenn is saying goodbye before anything has been decided. Hey, you got a sec? I have an idea. This Biko is so frustrating. Let's report him to the guild and find a way to keep Master Glenn here. Master Glenn, yeah. We should respect the Master's decision. This place is filled with memories with Miria. You're right. Staying here and looking at the empty house every day might make him even sadder. Right, why not ask Master Glenn to move on to Rhine City? With his reputation, his workshop will definitely be popular. Wait for the Master and the villagers to say goodbye. Then you help me persuade him. Persuasion isn't really my thing, so I'll leave it to you. How do you know it's mine? Look at my sword. Well, actually, I could be quite persuasive with this sword. Looking at me though, I don't think conversation's my strong point. thought, Odin's son. I guess a little bit in it, like with the hammer as well, like, you know. Thank you for your company over the past few days. About Miriam, I have some information I'd like you to relay to the guild. I believe a sudden deterioration had to do with the suspicious medicine she took. Medicine? It's something that's been making the rounds among the Rhine City adventurers, said to be able to change one's physique. At first, Miriam did get a lot healthier, but soon after, her condition started to rebound and became much worse. I was afraid that she would be harmed if people found out, so I quit my work and moved to Lumiville. It may have been a coincidence, but something about that medicine seems strange. Tell the guild about it, so the adventurers can do thorough investigation. Once I return to Rhine City, I'll find some work at the weapon workshop. If you need help with anything, just ask. Ellie was just hoping to twist your arm about moving back to Rhine City. It's not like I have any other... It's not like I have other options apart from Rhine City. Man, I'm struggling with words here. That little girl is a tad impulsive, but she's got the curiosity every magic technician needs. She's got potential. Before you leave, I want to have a good chat with her. Would you deliver a message for me? She's over there, bro. Just go speak to her. We're in the MMO grind now. Relaying conversations with people who like fucking in line of sight. Could shout it over to her. What do you think? Did Master Glenn agree to go to Rhine City? The Master was already planning to return to the Rhine City, and he want to talk to you before leaving. Me? Did the Master mention anything about me? Said you're very curious. Really? This isn't a compliment, right? I'm going to find Master Glenn now. You must be tired from fighting for so long. Rest up today. Tomorrow, you can take your leave with Biko and head back to Rhine City. Oh, by the way, the gramophone in your room, I just fixed it. You can try it out. The airship to Rhine City will arrive tomorrow, so you could get some rest today.
Looks like you got an insignia adventure.
Okay.
Insignias can improve gear too, but they can't be swapped out, only replaced. So think carefully before you use them.
Oh, okay. Tap the socket. Choose carefully once equipped insignias cannot be removed or replaced. What's this give us? Socket effects, damage to bosses +2. I want to put in the weapon, but I'm going to wait to get another weapon first, because I might put it in there and get another weapon and have another socket insignia right away, so then I can't switch it out, you know? Could get to 25 for that. Oh wait, so you can see the PvP effects. Ah, interesting. Totally different stats on PvP then. Okay. But where's the gamba? Ellie said the gramophone had been fixed. Here goes nothing. I suppose you could say there's a bit of gamba in shit like this, I guess. Not really. Is that good? Or artifact cores? I don't know. I don't know. Wonder challenge. What's this? Last one standing. Leaping demon. The fuck is this? Is this like some little mini games? Okay. Nah, I'm going to be heading out together in a bit. It's actually kind of nice. You got lore for the songs. She still can't drive. Can she fuck? Well, she can, technically, but not legally. Bro, is that a koala bear? Was it an owl? Cowboy? It's an owl. Oh, I want one of them. I'm also sorry about Glenn. The consequences of the decayed attack were too severe. He needed to go. The village wouldn't have had it any other way. Thanks a bunch for your help in all of this. Since that vacant house will be your new home from now, feel free to come back and visit whenever you're free. I often handle tasks at the Adventurers Guild in Rhine City, but the commute to Lumiville isn't too long. Property prices in Rhine City can't be cheap, even for adventurers, eh? Instead of squeezing into a common room in Rhine City, I'd rather live in a big house in Lumiville. I heard that the guild reimburses adventurers for airship fees. Are you really giving this to me for free? Such a valuable gift? Recently, decayed and monsters have been rampant. Every time you come back, why not clean up a bit? That way, you'll be living here after all. Yeah, a little payment. I see what you're saying. I'll keep an eye on it. She failed a test, and then like COVID happened, eh? And she just never got back into doing a lesson since. When she went to take a test again after COVID, there was like a year backlog or something like that, and then she just never got around to doing it since. And she's got a perfectly working taxi and me, and she's like, yeah, whatever. Adventure, just in time. I know you're I know just the thing to aid you in your adventurers. Interested? The decayed attack has affected supply routes, and my sister and I have closed down the bar in favour of supplying adventurers who've shown up. Still, there's a lot of unmet demand. Alright, give me the, you can pick me some token berries. Okay. Gather a token berry. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. That's what we needed, a token berry. What's this? I don't know if I did the thing I needed to do though, did I? Oh, there we go. Yeah, but I mean, think of the other side of the coin. She gets a license, she'll have the car, and you'll be stuck at home. Then she'll want her own ride eventually. Can't wait till that happens. So I'm looking to get a new car towards the end of this year. I'm gonna get one of them VW P-Rocks. And like when she's driving, she could just say like, I don't mind, I'll get an old banger, I don't care. As long as he gets me to the gym and back, I'm happy. No loitering, boys. No loitering. You've come attention. You've come to the attention of the law. Eradication is all that is going to happen. I don't know how useful these are, but we're just going to collect them. Why not? You know, why not? Oh, bro, it'd be nice to go out and think of somewhere and I can have a beer. I can have a beer and be like, oh, you know what, actually, I'm going to have 5. Instead of, like, never been able to have a drink when we out anyway because of, having to drive. I like the fact that you can juggle them in the air for quite a while. Ooh, what's this? Teleport unlocked. Ooh, that was sneaky. That was sneaky. Very sneaky. Oh, that'd be lovely, man, that would. Very lovely. And walk down to the pub, go and watch the football. Get a few beers and have a lift, please. Sounds like heaven. It's very, you know what? Like, don't get me wrong. It's not the most visually impressive game. It's got a nice style to it, man. It's like, you know, it's pleasing. It's like well done with what they're doing. You know, they're trying to make it obviously so it runs on mobile. And I'm assuming it runs on like pretty much every PC that, you know, that you could probably think of. Oh, there we go. Should be. But other than that, it looks pretty, man. I like the style. Food looks good. Oh, you can cook it. Oh, okay. Type protection upon consumption in battle increases your, I'm guessing, penetration defense and magic defense by 8% last 30 minutes, losing effect upon leaving a dungeon. Say, reminds you of Monster from Genshin. I thought this was a gacha. Nah, it's just a straight up MMO, really. It's got, I suppose you could say there's RNG elements in regards to stuff that you know can open and the stuff you can get out of them. They're probably more like loot boxes than anything, which I suppose is a form of gacha at the end of the day. But there's no banners as far as I'm aware. There might be. Let's have a look actually a second. I don't know if there's potentially a skin gacha because the game's got skins. So there might potentially be a skin gacha. I don't know if you just buy it straight out though, you know what I mean? I don't think the store's open at the moment though. I'm seeing people running around with different outfits, but I don't know if they've just got their outfits from their class. I think it's just gear that you can unlock.
Congrats on getting the new avatar frame activated in your backpack.
What's that? What the fuck was that? So like, you got like your outfits here. So like, I don't know if they potentially could add in like a skin gacha, which wouldn't surprise me if there is. But it'd just be cosmetic. Oh shit! You can triple dash in the air. New co-op event will be live in with tomorrow, will you? When's the Infinite Battle Simulation coming back? I still need to do that 1,000 doors thing because that ends in like a week, yeah, does it? I ain't done that new mode. Is the PvP good? Is it Super Rolly? Yeah, so far the combat feels nice. I'm not gonna lie, it's responsive. Animations are good. It feels impactful. I've only done a bit of PvP because I'm like right at the start, but I'm curious to test out the PvE. So I'm curious to test out the PvP. But guys, on that note, it is 4:30. I have to call it there. I've got to go and get Rosie from work. I may be back tonight though after the gym. We might be back just streaming some more of this, or we might be on the second channel on YouTube. That is, we'll be on Twitch anyway. Streaming some Avowed. Because that came out yesterday and I still haven't tried it. But guys, thank you to everybody hanging out today, man. I really do appreciate it. Guys, if you haven't already, give the stream a like. Check out the video that's pinned at the top of the chat. Check it out. Let me know what you think. And I will catch you all later. If I don't see you later, maybe I'll see you all tomorrow, guys. All right, enjoy the rest of your day. Love your faces. Get up.